dusk has fallen, and so have I. I am the 14th one. I am the spider lily that blooms in twilight. Behold, it is I, LycorisDreams. Hello to everyone over here. I hope your day and night is going well. Apologies for streaming later than usual. This is usually not my usual time unless it's like Friday for Judgment, but even then. Yeah, a lot of stuff came up. And of course I wanted to have dinner first. So that's why I am streaming at this time. But even though we're done with patch 3.4 story, it does not mean I'm gonna go ahead and skip the events. Per usual. Let me check. Actually, let me check the messages first. Oh, fine on. Oh no. Nope. How dare you? And I'm off to cry forever. Cause you know, Anaxa, Mighty, and Hyacinth sent their last messages before they got taken away to do their duties. And I believe Castoris had sent a message too before she was bound to the underworld. Let's see what Finon had sent us. The signal was unstable for him when he sent it. Partner, by the time you see this message, I should have already started my journey to my final destination. Unfortunately, I still haven't read most of the books I bought that time at the Grove. Among them, there's one named Legend of Celestial Skies. The plot is full of twists and turns. I strongly recommend it. I read about how the protagonist conquered all obstacles and was about to fight the last monster. And then, I ran out of time. I heard that the ending of that story is beyond expectations. When you have time, read it for me. After we find a way to defeat the Iron Tomb, let's bid farewell under the stars you talked about. When that time comes, please tell me how it ends. When I was reading that story, I even carved the wooden sculpture of the hero in the story. It's really cool, you'll love it. I'll give it to you the next time we meet. Bye. Darn it, Finon. I was already in complete suffering from the story last stream and you just... Dawn will rise. When can we meet again? The story ends with... Dawn will rise. My friend, we see the light that you've ignited for the world. Dawn will rise. Way to kill me with my feelings. Now, apart from the Fate event, which is happening in Penacony, Origami Bird Clash is also a thing too, and I want... Because we played, like, the beta for this one, but it's just like the Galactic Baseballer where it has an official, like, launch. I want to play this too eventually. But for now, Fate event, which is right here in the ship, so we have to talk to Robin about it. Ah, there you are. Robin.
お久しぶりね。スクリューガムさんからあなたが来ると聞いてここで待っていたの。
Wait, didn't hear that Scrum said that we would be stopping live.
これが開鎖宇宙のテスト装置?
You're interested in the Divergent Universe too.
いいえ、そういうわけではないわ。折り紙大学で歴史を学んだことはあるけれど、私は研究者には向いていないから。実は今日はある人に頼まれてあなたにプレゼントを持ってきたの。
Oh?
この前ピノコニーで開かれた聖杯戦争のこと。
Ah, here we go. Regarding Fate and the Holy War. Do you still remember the Holy Grail War we had back in Penacony? Not a clue. You bet I do. Where did the Astral Express head to this time? Yeah, I know.
あなたならきっと覚えているって信じていたわ。あれはピノコニーのような夢の世界に住んでいてもなかなか体験できないことだもの。ただ冒険のことを振り返ろうとしても細かいことは霧がかかったようにぼやけてしまって。
Yeah, the Holy Grail ended up being a curio, from what I remember too.
この聖杯と呼ばれる器物、本当に不思議よね。この聖杯は プレゼントとして王子さんから贈られたもので、聖杯戦争に参加した人への
I
償いだ
see.
そうよ。
This was a gift from Ati.
私はこれが貴重石号の飾りとしてぴったりだと思って、王子さんも賛同してくれたの。ほっほっほあらゆる願いを叶えてくれるという聖杯、貴重石号に展示するのにこれほどふさわしいものはありませんと言って安心して。スクリューガムさんが聖杯を無害化してくれたから、今のこれはただの夢の泡。願いに応えるなんて不思議な力はもうないわ。
So Skrilla removed the power of the Holy Grail. You say it's an ordinary dream bubble, but it's still shining like that, and I can't help but feel suspicious about
あ
it.
とずっと気になっていたんだけど、もし本当に聖杯で願いを一つ叶えられるとしたら、あなたはどんな願い事をするのかしら。
Hmm.
叶えたい願い。聖杯戦争の時も似たようなこと聞かれたような。
Your thoughts gradually rewind to the beginning of that Holy Grail war as many vague details gain clarity. It was a long time ago. Or not so long ago. Oh, wait. So you're telling me the Fate event was like a flashback of sorts? Huh. Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to remember this. Yeah, not so long ago.
として彼女は多くの人々の注目を集めてきました。
What the?
そして今、前代未聞の第1回ピノコニー聖杯戦争の開幕を控え、再びステージの上に舞い戻ってきたのです。ほらお姉さん、早く手の甲にある何でしたっけ、タトゥーを観客たちに見せてください。
I can't help but think that this voice is Sampo's. Like, it sounds very similar. Unless this is his voice actor voicing like an NPC or something, but no, this is definitely Sampo's voice. Frickin' rat. Doing more gacha pulls? Nope. Actually, I was gonna work on the other events because Hoyoverse collabed with Nasu, the person who created the Fate series, as well as Tsukihime. So I'm doing the Fate collab right now. Hi Ripko, I hope everything's okay. You mentioned yesterday was pretty hectic at work, so I hope you're doing alright.
これはレイジュ。
Yep, the command spell tattoo.
そう、レイジュ。聖杯戦争の参加資格でもあるレイジュの力があれば、ピノコニーの歴史に名を刻む人物たちを従わせることができるのです。
Definitely. Since I didn't see much, or at least I tried to avoid spoilers, I haven't gone deeply into the Fate franchise, but at least I kinda know things about it. Kinda, sorta. I believe they should be the symbol to summon, Saber slash Artoria. So,
では、ここからは水晶日報のエリート記者さんにお任せしましょう。
もし聖杯を手に入れたらどんなお願い
we were asked this. So the event is kind of like a flashback. Let me see. I want to swim in money. I wish for peace across the universe. Is it time for me to become the Aeon of Elation? I wish for 2 more wishes. Why are you two even here? Honestly? Just speaking how I honestly feel, I want to swim in money.
じゃあ聖杯戦争を勝ち抜く自信はあるか？
Okay. From what it sounds like Sampo and Hanabi slash Sparkle, because for the Trailblazers to ask like, you know, why are you two even here? Why are you both acting as reporters? It's definitely them. You betcha. There is no way I'm winning this. I'm not eager to win, honestly. I don't want to win, and I don't want anyone else to win either. Why are you both acting as reporters? You betcha.
そういえば名誉隊員は誰を召喚するつもりなんだ？ 私みたいにピノコニーの歴史について何も知らないなんてことはないよな。
I'm pretty sure that is Hanabi's our Sparkle because she can also shapeshift. What's your deal anyway? Oh, it's Hook! Never mind!
お姉さん、僕たちベロブルグ人は銀河
My
を旅する
bad.
ことなんて
Should have
め
realized
った
that
に
could
あ
have
りま
been.
せん。
Or it
そ
could have
んな
been
中で
Hanabi
旧友に
disguised as
再
Hook,
会
but
で
that's
きてこちらは
hilarious.
心から喜んでいるというのに、確かにタイミングが悪かったかもしれませんが、まさか話をそらし続けるつもりじゃありませんよ
I will
ね。
not turn down Hook, but you, Sampo. To be fair, it's been ages since we met last, but you
ド
know.
スクロのフック様と約束したんです。せっかくの宴の星での旅ですから、その中で出会う素敵な出来事を録画して故郷の皆さんに見せてあげると。そうしたらちょうどあなたがピノコニー聖杯戦争のインタビューを受けているところに出くわした。
It is rare to see Belabogians go out of Guerrilla 6. Because the only other person who have left at all was Luca. But that was because we were entering the war dance in the Luohu. But stumbling upon these guys in Penacony is a pleasant surprise. Even if I do want to eat Sampo somewhere else.
なるほど。独占インタビュー権と配信権を手に入れたはずなのに、なぜ他局の人がいるのかと思ったら、
Oh.
そういうことだったんですね。では、今すぐご退場願いますでしょうか。
Oh, she was the one who was supposed to interview the Trailblazer. Oh dear.
そうだ。私たちと提携しないか。
Eh.
おやおや、いくらお金に目がないルーさんけ
Yeah,
で
she's
も
from the Alfalfa
こんな
family.
に小さな子供に取材費を請求するなんてことしませんよね。
Oi, oi, what are you trying to do?
お姉さん、ここは慈善活動だと思って彼女に社会実習の場を作ってあげるというのはどうでしょう。
Don't use Hook as an excuse for your schemes, you freaking rat.
アシスタント、この二人をつまみ出して。
Hey. You assisted search for it without warning, escorting the two foreign visitors far from the scene.
ルーさん家が主催する第1回ピノコニー聖杯戦争が始まりました。我々は参戦するマスターたちの足跡をたどりながら、皆様に最新の戦況をお届けします。
There you go.
七シビトさんへのインタビューを始める前に、まずはこちらの CM をご覧ください。
Quick commercial break.
皆さん、
Oh, hi, Oti.
聖杯にまつわる伝説は聞いたことがあるでしょう。
Oh, yep, here we go. And there's the freaking Holy Grail.
願いを叶えるという奇跡を求め、多くの者が長く辛い旅に出ました。この広大な世界ではよくある話だ。しかし、実際にその願望期を目にできる者は非常に少ない。
Oh, God.
そこで私はその奇跡を見届けるチャンスを皆さんに与えたいと思ったのです。
Alright.
あらゆる願いを叶えるという万能の願望機、それをピノコニーに設置しました。
The fact that you brought the Holy Grail here, like, why?
もちろん願いを叶える権利は非常に貴重なものです。そしてチャンスとは自らの手で掴むべきもの。聖杯はピノコニーの歴史に名を刻んだ人物を英霊として召喚できる。そして勇敢なる夢追い人はサーバントを刺激するマスターとして最後の一人になるまで戦いを繰り広げることになるのです。
Ah, per usual of fate shenanigans? Yes, that sounds about right.
おや、大気庵のモーターボールのような血まみれの争いにならないか心配ですと。
What do you mean Taiki and Roboball is that violent? What the heck?
ご さんが目にする全ての暴力は安全で無害な無境の戦闘ショーであり、願いの成就という報奨だけが真実なのです。ここは夢追いの星ですからね。ピノコニーでは誰にでも夢を叶えるチャンスがあるのです。それではルーサン家主催スラーダ社協賛の
Of course.
夢をかけた残酷な戦い。
So yeah, brought to you by the Alfalfa family and sponsored by Soul Glad.
第1回ピノコニー聖杯戦争、ここに開幕。
There we go. Oh no, I hear at the same time the host of the Holy War is sitting elsewhere watching the advert with interest. The host?
素晴らしい。
What
勝ち
the?
残るではなく生き残るというルールで参加者を鼓舞しているのが特に気に入りました。生き残るという目標ほど人の闘志をかきたてるのは
Why the
ありません
hell?
からね。
Why the hell is Scott from the IPC involved? Seriously? You would think. So wait, is he supposed to be the host of this thing? What? I feel like that doesn't make any sense.
実に先導的な演説でした、王子さん。たとえルイス・フレミング本人でもあなたにはかなわないでしょう。
And this is the first time hearing the the IPC's founder's name, or it may have been sometime since hearing it last. Louis Fleming, eh?
ほっはっは。そんなに褒めても何も出ませんぞ。第一、私が君に求めているのは感情的価値ではありません。私はね、ただ君に全力で生き残ってもらいたいのですよ。
Huh, expecting Scott to survive the war and be the one to being the one to stand last.
オーディさんに評価していただけるのは光栄なことですが、私は取るに足らない
Oh yeah, that's true.
カンパニーの
Loyalty
一
does
社
not
員
like
に
the
過ぎません。
IPC.
それにあなた
Why
は
is
カン
Scott
パニーの
dragging
こ
this
とを
then?
よく思っていないのでしょう。それなのになぜ私を選んだのですか？
Could have picked out of the 10 stone hearts. I mean, heck, if Jade, Topaz, or Adventuring would be involved, then it would make sense to pick them at least. So why Scott of all the IPC employees?
当然、ピノコニーの当主や株主たちにも招待状を送り、聖杯戦争への参加を呼びかけましたが、応じてくれた人もいれば、鼻で笑う人も。私が多くのリソースを割いて用意した宴をただの宣伝だと蔑む人
So
も
he
いま
was
した。
trying to invite top shareholders and family heads within Penacony. Some have accepted and others have not. Ha, interesting.
裕福な生活が大物たちの英気を削いでしまったのでしょう。ですが、小物は違います。スコート君、君の願いをもう一度聞かせてもらえますかな？
はい。この私、スコートの願いは、カンパニーの初級 P45 になることです。
Right. They say it takes a while to go up ranks within the IPC. And Scott's trying to climb up.
ほほほほ。なんとも浅ましい願いだ。君はダイヤモンドのような大物と
And
肩を
Diamond is
並べ
part
た
of
い
the
と
10
思ったことすら
stone
ないの
hearts
でしょう
too.
な。
So,
しかし、宇宙の平和を望むなどというたわごとよりも、地に足のついた願いの方が心を打つというもの。
I mean, Scott's being real/honest.
それで、その聖杯というのは、本当に私の願いを叶えてくれるのですか？
Only if you go through the fate rules of that.
もちろんですとも。その手の甲に刻まれた霊樹が君の参戦資格を証明してい
So
る。
he does have a command spell.
君はすでにサーバントを召喚して、その力を見たでしょ？
そうは言いましても、ここはアイスクリームや酒瓶が喋ったり、楽器が自ら演奏を始めたりする無教じゃないですか。聖杯やら、蘇った歴史上の人物やらが出てきても、正直、そこまで不思議ではないというか。
I mean, in the context of Penacony being the world of dreams, yeah, this makes sense.
それより私が気になっているのは、仮に聖杯が本物だったとしたら、なぜそれを独占したりせずに、わざわざこんな大会を企画したのかということです。私だったら黙ってとっくに自分の願いを叶えていますよ。
The most cute and adorable and beautiful and wonderful and talented Chune. Ah, you say all that, bud. But how you do? Hi, hello. Look at this stream. How are you?
いい質問だ。それではスコート君、逆に聞きたいのですが、10琥珀期も生き、数えきれないほどの陰謀と闘争を生き延び、使いきれないほどの富を築き、ピノコニーの頂点に上り詰めた老人にとって。
Let's see, no buts purest for our truth. Yes, yes. And thank you for the pets. I see you've answered question of the week as well, so this goes to everyone else. Would you rather go to space or the deep sea? Yuzu, what did you say? I take the deep sea, its habitats are so freaky. Personally, I'd rather go to space. Although the lack of oxygen does concern me. Wait, old Ulti is talking about someone, man who'd survived 10 Amber Eras. He's either probably talking about Clocky or his nemesis. On the other hand, he might be talking about...
必ず叶えたい願いがあるとしたら、それは何だと思いますか？
より多くの富と権力を持つことでしょうか。この2つが嫌いな人はいないと思うので、ただ確信はありません。王子さん、答えを教えてもらえませんか？
How am I? I mean, the reason why I'm streaming late is because a bunch of stuff had happened. In truth, you know, I feel a bit better now, but I was pretty tired earlier. But I'm good, at least for the most part. It's not like I'm getting sick or anything, though I am getting paranoid that the Void and Boon curse is about to kick my ass at any moment. I absolutely love Scott's VA. His voice goes like this and like that. Yeah, he's actually... for me, Scott is both interesting and infuriating at the same time, especially with what little counters we've had with him. And I do like his voice too, yeah.
その答えもなかなか近いですぞ、スコート君。たった一つの願いしか叶えられない聖杯では、私を満足させることはできない。だからこそ、聖杯戦争をピノコニーの新たなエンターテインメントにしたいのですよ。亡くなった歴史上の人物をサーバントとして召喚して戦わせ、最終的には自分の夢を実現させる。そんなエンターテインメントね。
for entertainment, eh? The Holy Grail War? Eh.
素晴らしいと思います。
This man voices interesting characters most of the time.
これでピノコニーは調和セレモニーに次ぐ全宇宙の注目を集める宴を持つことになる。数えきれないほどの資金と夢追い人たちがこれまでとは比べ物にならないくらい集まってくるでしょう。そしてその試運転となる第1回聖杯戦争。
Ah, and that's why he picked Scott personally to win this one.
これほど効果の高い宣伝は他にありません。
Well, Scott's just a regular worker in the IPC, so unless his wish isn't so extravagant. So
なるほど。きっとあなたを失望させないとお約束します。オーディさん、一匹狼としてこのスコーとどんな境地に陥っても必ずや生き残ってみせましょう。
you're gonna be eating those words. If we find out the opponents are as powerful as they are, it's obvious with the Trailblazer entering the field, so I wonder.
実は先ほどの番組に私を何度も
so he still holds a grudge against us then.
宿敵が出ていまして、彼女も同じ戦場に赴くようです。これは運命としか言いようがありません。
Looks like I'm gonna have to fight you here again, huh?
それは請求列車の七死人のことですか
Of
ら。
course, Oti knows us.
あの方は目立ちたがり屋ですが、なかなか腕の立つ選手ですぞ。
今までの私ならあの怪物どもの足元にも及ばなかったでしょう。しかし私は生まれ変わった。
We'll see about that.
マスターとしていかに召喚した歴史の英霊、いわゆる
Oh shit, Mr. Reiko's involved. What the
彼らの
fuck?
宝具と呼ばれる特別な能力を発揮させるか、それが戦いの鍵になる。そうだろ、ミスター・レック。
Where the hell did you come from? Address me as Grady. Master? Well, producer is highlighted as Master too, so wait. Wait, what the heck is going on?
いやいや、聖杯戦争が終わるまではアサシンと呼ぶべきでしょう。
Oh shit. So Mr. Reiko is the assassin of the Holy Grail War. Huh.
そうだな。グレイディという名は今のピノコニーでは
But
何の
his
価値
name's
も
in
ない。わ
question
ざわざ
marks.
口にする必要もないだろう。
Makes me wonder if someone is acting like him or... Huh.
ほっほっほ。せっかく迎えた二度目の人生なのですから、その脆弱な自尊心は捨てた方がいいですぞ。
Old
我
friend.
が友よ。
Hello?
名前とは己の過去を示すもの。そして過去を知られることは弱点を知られることにも等しい。自分の情報は極力相手に与えない。いいですか。私は作品に対する著作者人格権を保
That's what I
障するこ
thought.
と。
Someone's
そして
acting as Mr.
英
Reiko
霊
right
の記
now.
憶を体験することを条件に、
In terms
あ
of
の監
appearance
督に
anyway.
あなたのよりしろになってもらいました。
So he had to have Mr. Reiko be bribed is what it is. He's like, listen up, I had to offer him film credits and the chance to experience a heroic spirit's memories just to convince that Mr. Reiko to act as your vessel. Huh. Interesting.
あなたは世間を震撼させるような作品を撮り、歴史に名を刻むことを望んでいたのでしょう。その体の持ち主、ミスター・レックも同じ夢を持っています。だからこそ、私があなたたちのために用意したこの大舞台を、どうか無駄にしないでいただきたい。今回の聖杯戦争に参加する者たちの経験を記録し
Or
て
it、might actually be
この野心あふれる若者の夢を
he's
叶えてやって
he's a
ください。
memo keeper too, so...
プロデューサーに言われた通り、宝具
Calling
で
him
招待され
Grady
た
is
者たちに
odd
狙いを
though.
定めておいた。対象の動向はいつでも共有できる。
Noble phantasm.
でかしたぞアサシン。この便利な力があればきっと優位に立てるはずだ。
We'll see about that.
招待状を受け取り、聖杯戦争に参加する意欲のある者はすでに私の監視下にある。プロデューサー、あなたは誰から見ていきたい？
So that's how he addresses his master as producer. Alright. Who do
プロ
we
デュー
have?
サー、時間は貴重だ。早く他の参加者の状況を確認した方がいい。
I see Robin and Boot Hill. I see Jaded Adventuring. I see Pom Pom. And it looks like Trailblazer and who she's being the interviewer. Actually, I'm curious. Alright, what is going on with Adventuring and Jade? Let's see. Because again, Mr. Reika can pull up stuff like this.
ピノコニーらしいわね。
こっちはもっとピノコニーらしいよ。あらゆる願いを叶えられる万能の願望機。まるで下手な詐欺のキャッチコピーだ。それもヤリーロ6みたいなど田舎の人さえ騙せないほどお粗末なね。
Well, that's the problem with you. You're so stinking rich that you're starting to see the Holy Grail War as a cheap business scam. What do you mean someone from a backwater place like GUERRILLA 6 could be fooled by a trick by that? That's not nice, Adventuring.
オーディは飴を出した。なら、その飴の裏に隠された無知は一体何なのかしら。
ジェヘイド、君、そのふざけた言葉を真に受けてるのかい？
Oh, come on, you.
あら、別にいいでしょ。
Right?
あのピノコニーの豪商がこれ
He's
ま
the
での
biggest
和気あいあいと
tycoon there
したイ
is.
メージを捨てて当主や株主に招
And
待
he
状を
does
出
do
したの
polite deal
よ。
making most of the time until this.
夢の中での戦いに参加すれば願いを叶えてもらえるなんて面白そうじゃない？
I feel it would be fascinating to Jade, especially given her business dealings too, where it's just like she'll make a person's wish come true in exchange for the thing that they cherish most.
面白い？権力者の時間にはその1分1秒に意味と価値がある。彼の茶番に付き合ってられる人なんていないと思うけど、それにもし後になって聖杯は嘘だった
I guess that's
な
how
んて
he
こと
just
になっ
sees
たら
it.
それこそ収拾がつかなくなってしまうかもしれない。
オーディだってそのくらい分かっているわ。考えてもみなさい。ルーさん家の信用をかけてまで開きたい催し物。このビジネス
The
に
fact
は
that he's putting the Alfalfa family's reputation on the line here too, just for this.
なるほどね。だからこそ君はその万能の願望機とやらが実在すると思ったわけだ。
Well, yeah.
何らかの方法で運命の力を集め奇跡を成し遂げる儀式は決して珍しいものではないわ。私が結ぶ貸借契約も人々の願いを叶える儀式の一つだもの。私たちが授かった奇跡だ
Oh
って。
yeah, cornerstones they possess too.
じゃあこの正体に答えるつもりなのかい？
そうね。確かに
So Jade's interested in the war, but not the Grail itself. She also wants to know what people are gonna join
奇跡を追い
the
求
Holy
めて
Grail
参
War.
加する人たちにだけれど。
自分の願いを得体の知れない聖杯に託すなんて、まるで全身に油を塗った状態で
On
火
this
の
I
輪をくぐ
agree
ろう
with
とす
you,
るライオンみたい
Adventuring.
だ。
Especially for those who have watched Fate, if you know, you know.
結果は目に見えてるけど、素晴らしいショーにはなるだろうね。
ええ。でもこれは潜在顧客を引き寄せる絶好のチャンスでもある。
Plus, the
聖杯が
IPC
願い
can
を叶
definitely
えて
make
くれ
their
るの
move.
は一人だけだけれ
I
ど。
mean, Scott's in it already.
ポーンショップ必須
But if either of these two are gonna join the war, the
カン
IPC's
パニー
chances
の
of
戦
winning
略投資部は
are
全て
doubled
の
at
人の
least.
願いを叶えてあげられるもの。 今後のためにも友人は大いに越したことはないわ。アベンチュリン、あなたならこの聖杯戦争に参加してくれるわよね。
It sounds like he wants to be in, at least for curiosity's sake too.
やっぱりそうなるんだね。どうやらピノコニーとは縁があるみたいだ。でも参加資格を体に焼き付けられるのは正直不快だな。
友人といえば、ある友人候補がピノコニーに戻ってきたみたい。
So Boot Hill has also returned to
もちろん
Penacony,
正式な取引をすることはできない
which
けれ
means
ど、
he'll most likely get dragged into this too.
彼は以前
We saw an image of
あ
him
なた
talking
と
to
情
Robin
報
already.
交換したことがあるから多少の信頼はあるでしょう。 できればこの聖杯戦争を機に彼と親睦を深めたいの。
仰せのままに。
Oops.
まさか戦略投資部の人
Oh, now Scott's panicking. The Strategic Investment Department is joining
も
you.
しかして怖いのですか、スコート君。君は市場開拓部の所属ですから彼らの管轄外だと思いますが。
その通りです、王子さん。それにあなたがついていれば、たとえ相手がルイス・フレミングだとしても。
そろそろルイス・フレミングを休ませてあげましょう。スコート君、カンパニーは広大な銀河に浮かぶ一つの選
Yeah,
択肢に過ぎ
curious
ません。
about why they're picturing Pom
時
Pom from
に
the
は自
Astral
力で
Express
上を
for
目
this
指
one.
してみることも必要ですよ。なーに、君なら大丈夫ですと
But
も。
I am intrigued about Boot Hill and Robin meeting up and interacting again, so let's see. Are they in the Dream Reef? The setting
タム
looked
さ
like
ん、お久
ah,
しぶり
they
ね。
are. Oh yeah, that's right. Due to a funny incident and needing Boot Hill to pop back into Penacony, number one, he was registered as a member of the Astral Express and he took Pom Pom's name.
ベイビーが笑わせてくれるじゃねえか。
Yeah, they're back in the Dreamflux Reef.
俺の立場が厄介だってことは自分でもよく分かっちゃいるが。
Oh, Mr. Pom Pom. It just makes me laugh. And Haiku, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you?
こうして顔を合わせるのは確かサルダムがここで大暴れした時以来だよな。っていうかあんた大スターが路上ライブなん
And
かして
thank you for liking the
マネージャーになん
stream.
か言わ
All
れ
sorts
ね
of
えのか
support is appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, Robin's street performance was awesome. Yeah, we had to get rid of the banana beam and out.
大丈夫よ。真の歌手はステージを見に来た観客以外にも歌を届けるものだから。
Yep, that's true. Which makes Robin a real, is it a real true musician?
それよりブートヒルさん、あなたがここに来たということは、まさかドリームリーフでまた何か起ころうとしているの？
Yep,
俺
you're
は
not
警
wrong.
報装置じゃねえっての。
Walking
聖杯
disaster
戦争
siren.
は知ってるだろ。ま、そこら中に広告が出てっからピノコニーで知らねえやつはいねえと思うが。
まさかブートヒルさんは聖杯戦争に参加しに来たの？
ああ？なんでそんな驚いてんだ？俺が参加しちゃ悪いのか？
No,
そういう
but
意味では、いえ、ごめんなさい。そういうつもりで言ったわ。私の知る限り、聖杯戦争の招待状は各クランの当主、カンパニーの重
well,
役、
Alti did
そして
mention that
請
he
求列車、
invited
つまり
big
ピノコニ
names,
ーの意思決定
whether
者た
it's
ちが
from the
送られてい
families
る
in
の。
Penacony or like the IPC, And given that the Astro Express are shareholders in big shareholders in Penacony, they too have been called. So why is Boot Hill? Yeah, that's what I mean. He registered as Pom Pom just to be under the Astro Express. I was just thinking, Firefly is one of the worst characters to give a skin to. Why? Who do you think they should have given the Star Rail skin to? Now so I see you sent me a gift, and thank you so much.
そういう意味じゃなくて。
わかってるって。実はな、何を血迷ったのか、あのラブリーな年寄りがドリームリーフにも招待状を送ってきたんだ。だがミカは昔みてえに、お偉いさんの道楽のために、住民たちが振り回されんじゃねえかって心配だったみてえでな。
They say that because you can't see her skin in Bao, because of her being Sam. Yeah, true. We're not able to, like, when I have her on the field, you know, when fighting, yeah, you barely see it. The only time you do is when, she's about to about to transform and just, like, hit. The only time you even get to truly see the skin is when you're not in battle and walking along as her into the world.
なるほど。遠回しにあなたに助けを求めたのね。
ま、二度もピノコニーを救った英雄だからな。サンデーだろうが猿だろうが。
Yeah, having to deal with the monkeys and of course having to deal with Sunday too. Oi, but you shouldn't have brought that up because Sunday's her brother, remember?
おっと悪い余計なこと言っちまった。ホーリーウーボー。俺は聖杯とやらには興味ねえんだが、聖杯戦争ってのはどうも嫌な予感がしてよ。
Yes, you don't care about any metal fudging holy. Yes, I see. So he's interested in the war, but not the Grail itself too. Interesting.
そうね。私もそう思うわ。
死者を墓から呼び出して殺し合わせて勝者が全てを手に入れる？どこのノーズウォーカーが考えたルールか知らねえが、マジで典型的なカンパニーの思考とは
Oh,
馬
and
が
thank you for
合わ
sending
ねえぜ。
another gift. I see that. Ah, so he thinks that the IPC would set this kind of thing up. Which is funny since adventuring like that sounds like a cheap scam.
だが、ミカの要請を受けた以上、全力でこいつを阻止してやらねえとな。さて、俺はそろそろ準備に取り掛かる。次は招待状に書かれてる通り、英霊を召喚しねえといけねえらしい。ってことで、またな、ジョーちゃん。
I wonder who he's gonna be able to summon.
こいつまさか指名手配犯のブートヒル。
Yep. You're gonna be up against strong opponents, dude.
おじさん、こいつの参加資格を取り消してくれませんか？指名手配犯を聖杯戦争に参加させるなんて危険すぎる。それにもしカンパニーの社員全員に死んでほしいなんて願われたらもうおしまいじゃないですか。
Ah, there he goes.
君はこのカーボーイが勝ち残ると思っているのですかな？ほっほっほ。自分を見下げてはいけませんぞ。それに一度招待を受け入れ、令状を付与された者のマスター資格は取り消せません。
ならハウンドを送ってこの指名手配犯を捕らえましょう。
Criminals have been in the Grail War and Fate Stay Night canon. Yes, that is true.
ほっほ。しかしブートヒルさんの言う通り、彼はピノコニーを2度も救った英雄だ。迂闊に手を出すのは得策とは言えないでしょう。
Oh, thank you, Yen.
それよりもスコート君、君はどうしてそこまで彼を恐れている
He
ので
was
すか？
already flustered when adventuring was gonna be involved, but now that Boot Hill pops in, it's just...
実はちょっとした因縁がありまして、
Personal
彼
history,
は
eh?
うちの部門の人間に対してとりわけ容赦がないのです。
Aha.
ほほほ。であればこれは同僚たちの恨みを晴らすチャンスではありませんか。全身全霊で挑み、あの傲慢なカーボーイを叩き落としてやるのです。
ご安心ください、オーティさん。罠と策略さえしっかり準備しておけば、たとえ相手がルイス・フレミングであろうときっと打ち取れますから。
Why are you mentioning the founder of the IPC in it?
ほはは。その意気です。君の手段を選ばないところは若い頃の私にそっくりですぞ。
Alright, there's a shot on the Astral Express with Pom Pom, so what's up with that? Let's see.
誰じゃこんなところにゴミを捨てたのは。犯人を見つけたら列車の衛生規則を100回書き写してもらうぞ。
Oh dear. Someone's not following Pom Pom's rules and cleaning the Astral Express.
第1回ピノコに聖杯戦争。請求列車の皆様
Ah, this is when the Astral Express got invited.
お待ちしております。
And that's why we, the Trailblazer, ended up accepting the invitation?
こういう賑やかなイベントなら乗客も興味を持つかもしれんな。今はいないようじゃから、とりあえずみつきちゃんか炭鉱に渡して。うわっ、いつの間に手に落書きが。
Oh shit. So Pom Pom got a command seal.
しかも
Oh no. Pom Pom got dragged into the Holy Grail War. Oh no.
まったく馬鹿げた話だ。請求列車に乗っている動物まで参加資格を得られ
Don't
る。
call Pom Pom an animal. You. I will yeet you into the sun if you dare talk bad about Pom Pom. Right?
オーディさん、先にこいつから片付けようか。
その必要はありません。こういう参加者がいるのも一興ですからね。
And obviously we got involved.
舞台は整い、演者たちも登場した。しかしプロデューサー、この聖杯戦争は我々にとっていささか不安要素が潜んでいるようだな。
A few complications, you say?
ああ、今回の参加者は一筋縄ではいかない連中ばかりだ。
Nope.
いや、私が言いたいのは、登場人物たちのバックグラウンドを考えると大きく3つのカテゴリーに分けられるということだ。あなたの部門と競合関係があるもの。
That is
あなたの
true.
部門に個人的な
The
恨みを持ってい
backstories of the
るもの、そし
participants.
てあなた個人と相
Jesus
入れない
Christ, Scott, you're done. You know, those who are in direct competition with your department, that'd be adventuring. Those who have a personal grudge against your department, and that's Boothill. And those who've seen you as their sworn enemy in the Astral Express.
要するに物語論の観点から見れば現時点で判明し
Oh
ている
yeah,
全て
they're
の参加
definitely
者は
gonna
真っ
target
先
him
にあ
first.
なたを狙うだろうということさ。
私たちを狙うだろ。そもそもこんなの不安要素と言えるのか。参加者全員が私と何らかの因縁があることくらいとっくに分か
The
っている
censoring
こと
actually
だ。
got me to snort a bit.
これは私の経験則から言えることですが、スコート君と皆さんの
And I
間
agree
に
with
ある
Oti.
のは因縁ではありませ
Learn
ん。
to separate conflict of interest
利
from
益の
personal
衝
vendetta.
突と個人的な恨みは別物ですから。この2つの最大の違いは、前者には交渉の余地があれど、後者にはそれがないという点です。なので、もし私が君だった
If
ら、
I were you, I don't know. Alright, before I go and continue, I'm gonna go ahead and take my first break for the night. It's not gonna be too long, so... Alright, I'm gonna see you guys in 5 minutes then. Okay, I am back. Yeah, I did say it was gonna be a bit of a short break. Well, it also depends on how long the fate event is gonna be too, because some events in Sorrow can be long and some of them can be short. Let's just see how this one will go. Alright.
優先的に個人的な恨みに対処する。
Personal vendettas first, huh?
ありがとうございます、王子さん。大変勉強になりました。
なんと巧妙な物語の巡り合わせ。因縁のある登場人物たちは聖杯戦争という舞台で勝負を決する定めにあるのだな。
Sorry, that was ice cubes you heard in my glass.
お前という大当たりを引けて本当によかった。アサシン、その宝具があれば私たちは先手を取れるはずだ。
I don't think so.
先手を取るなら相手の動きを把握するだけでは足りない。台本があっても撮影を始めなければ意味がないのと同じだ。プロデューサー忘れないでくれ。あなたが最も嫌っているあの七死人が今まさにサーバント召喚の儀式を準備していることを。
So, let's see.
待っていろ、七死人。面倒なことになる前に、まずはお前から片付けてやる。
Ah, boy.
さあ、次は誰もが心躍る瞬間。七死人さんが召喚陣に立ち、呪文を唱え。
Oh, so they're actually broadcasting who we're gonna summon.
の一人を召喚します。一体誰が召喚されるのでしょうか。無境を築いたグラークスか、それとも最初のハウンドか。その答えは間もなく明らかにな
That
り
would
ます。
be cool though, to be able to summon like the founders of the families / Penacony. Yeah,
こんなに
honestly.
盛り上がってるんだ。召喚人のとこに行って儀式をやろう。
Alright, let's go. Wait, we're fine at the moment. Let me go ahead.
じゃあ始めよう。
告げる。汝の身は我が元に。我が命運は汝の剣に。
列車の汽笛に従い、甘々パリパリサクサクパムパムパイに従うならば答えよ。
If you heed the express's whistle and obey the crispy, crumbly palm pie, then answer.
俺は常世すべての善となるものじゃねえ。むしろ
I see.
常世す
They're
べ
in
て
the
の
middle
悪を
of summoning
滅
too.
ぼすために死ぬ運命にある。
汝、琥珀の王の赤心から溢れた7つの魂。
Ah, Kleepoth. But then in our case, what is it?
抑止の輪より来たれ。天秤の守り手よ。
Come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. Alright. You waited for a while, but nothing happened. What?
で、サーバントは
There was no light pollution, no exciting music, and no soul that came down from the sky. There was only an awkward silence.
私のサーバントは
Eh?
この屈辱的な瞬間を記録して、
Oh, go away,
王と
Scott!
して子
Damn
々孫々まで伝えていきたいものだ。
Go away!
正直、とんでもない当たりを引いて恐ろしいサーバントを召喚するんじゃないかと心配していたが、まさかお前が神にも幽霊にも嫌われた存在だった
This
と。
bitch annoys me.
それに比べたらサーバントのいる私はもはや一匹狼とは呼べないかもしれないな。どうだ、この称号、23日の間貸してやろうか。
Go fuck yourself. Scott, you again? Are you my servant? Lol, as if I'll ask. Even without a servant, you're no match for me.
サーバントの召喚に失敗したからって奇襲すれば勝てると思ったの？
Alright, let's call him out on that.
小娘、何事にもルールというものがある。その意味を教えてやろう。この聖杯戦争においてサーバントがいるかいないかはパワードスーツを着て戦場に出るの裸で戦場に出るのと同じくらいの差があるんだ。
Can you not?
これ以上時間を無駄にするつもりはない。召喚の儀式に失敗した今が絶好のチャンス。
Jesus.
これまでに受けてきた屈辱、そのすべてを倍にして返してやる。だが私はルールを何より重んじる人間だ。お前がサーバントを召喚できなかった以上、私もサーバントの力は借りないでおく。
Oh dear. Is this how you wanna go at it?
かかれ。
This will not end well for you. And now they complain of overtime pay and all that. The moment you start facing Castellana, yep, you're doomed. Alright, Castellana, get this done. Goodbye.
ポンコツどもめ、思った以上に使えないな。ここは一時撤退だ。
あれれ、スコート、もう終わり？
Oh shit, are you provoking him?
じゃあ次は私があんたを捕まえる番だ。
Nope, time to chase down this bitch. Retreating like a coward.
まさか追いかけてくるとはな。残念だが、お前の聖杯戦争はここで終わりだ。目標が罠にかかった。準備はいいか、アサシン。
Oh
いつで
boy.
も OK だプロデューサー。しぶきの上がるスペース乱闘コメディアクション。
Blood splatter is a slasher comedy? Ah. Oh shit.
取るに足らないエキストラといったところだ。
Disposable extras you say. Well, to Mr. Reika at least.
未来は絶対だ。
Ow.
明日のために。
Ah, no. And Castellana returned too. Hey, nope. He's just taking the damage just as it is. Love you so very much, Lee, my Jimmy. Yep, I you too. And thank you for the head pets. Uh-oh, the final end. That sounds like Gallagher. Or I could be wrong. No, that's Archer, isn't it? Yep. Or no, Spear. Lancer then. So then, who? There you go. Eye Lancer.
お前が召喚したサーバントか。
Is he?
アサシン、早くなんとかしろ。
Oh dear.
邪魔が入ったようだな。プロデューサー、正面から戦うのは私の得意分野ではない。こいつは明らかに手強い相手だ。
Even he knows how bad he is.
その高貴
Bad
な足
news.
を使って逃げるとしよう。
Then he just disappeared just like that.
マスターまで霊体化させやがったか。アサシンってクラスはどうにもいけすかねえ技を持ってやがる。
Are you my servant? Thanks for saving me. Stop fighting. Let's go fishing instead. No, really. Are you my servant?
そう見えるか。
No, huh? Then.
俺はランサー。
Yep,
当
I
然
did.
これが神明ってわけじゃねえが、お前はすぐこの
Oh
舞台から降り
shit, so
るん
he's
だ。
not our.
わざわざ名乗る意味もない。
He's not ours then. Because he's like, since you'll be out of the game soon.
やばいよ。サーバン
Yeah,
ト
that's
を
what I
召喚
thought.
できなかったマスターさん。
Watch out. Oh! Save her! So she's ours. Well, I kind of figured due to the command mark, but you know.
とあなたが私のマスターか。
Same question she had asked. Contract formed, servant summoned.
てめえ。最悪な再会だな。
Artoria.
同感だ、ランサー。私がいる限り、マスターに指一本触れることは許さない。
喜べ、ジョーちゃん。お前は特賞を引き当てた。
Oh, hi, rabbit hole. Rose. Sorry, I got a little distracted, but... Actually... I don't think would be the right time for me to join an agency. Especially when it's tricky to find out who's real and who's scamming. But thank you for the offer, though. I truly appreciate it. But at this time, I'm not looking to go into one.
もう安全です、マスター。怪我はありませんか？
Wait, you two know each other? Are you my servant?
私の存在を維持する力があなたから流れてきているわけではないようですが、確かに何かのつながりを感じます。
It's nice to hear Kawasumi Ayako's voice, though, so... Must be so ecstatic to be enjoying this type of games. This one from an interactive anime with a vast roster of cute girls and boys. Yep.
間違いありません。あなたが私のマスター。そして、私はあなたのサーバントです。
You don't seem to be from this world.
はい。それには私も気づいていました。限界の際、聖杯は今回の聖杯戦争に必要な知識を授けてくれました。しかし、そこには難解な概念が多く含まれており、ここは私の知る世界とは全く異なっているようです。あ、そういえば自己紹介がまだでしたね。申し遅れました。私はセイバーのクラスのサーバント。名をアルトリア・ペンドラゴンと言います。
I forgot why it was translated as Altria.
周りに人がいなければ
Since later on, as the Fate franchise expanded, her main actually translated to Artoria instead.
その地については
Especially since she's supposed to be like, she's supposed to be modeled after King Arthur. Not a thing. We do have a Camelot here, actually.
どうやら異なる世界であっても何かしら共通点はあるようです。こちらのキャメロットは今どのような状況なのでしょうか。
残念だけどもう滅んでるよ。でも生き残った人たちもいる。
Oh yeah, that's the laughable part. When Knife/Guinevere has an older brother named Lancelot. And if you know how the actual Arthurian legends went, well, yeah. Yep, there it. Yep.
それはひとまず置いておきましょう。どうやら異なる世界の間には
For those who do not remember or don't know about it, King Arthur was supposed to be married with Guinevere, but she cheated on him with Lancelot. So, hence the confusion on Saber's face. To help the sir understand this dream world bathing in memoria, you go on a lecture about interstellar travel and cosmic geography. Only to suddenly hear a thunderous rumble. Seems the lady night before you was starving. You hungry?
申し訳ありません。初対面でこのような見苦しい姿をお見せしてしまって。
You're good. I understand.
マスターには感知できないかもしれませんが、この世界にあるマナの量は微々たるものです。加えて、私のような誰にも知られていない他の世界の英霊は、知名度や神秘性による追加の力を得るのが困難となります。
Good old Tsum Saber.
そうなると、力を維持するには膨大なエネルギーを摂取する以外に方法はありません。つまりマスター、この近くに
yeah, she is a glutton. But given how she is, it's understandable she'll need a lot of food. You really only had to explain all that. Well, if you're not picky about the food...
問題ありません。味にはさしてこだわりはありませんし、空腹は最高のスパイスとも言いますから。じゃあ、ここの名物の天かん手羽バーガーを食べに行こう。
Halovian winged burgers. A glutton she is, but she ain't nowhere close to that one horse girl. I think I know who you're talking about, but the name doesn't come in. Oguri Cup? Think that's how she's called. I'll look into that later. Because I know who you're talking about, but the name doesn't come to me, so I may have to look that one up. At the same time in the golden hour. So let's see. Scott has Assassin. We have Saber. She's the MC of the recent Uma Musume Cinderella Grey anime. Okay. That explains a bit. Alright, I'll look into that later then. Oh, Boat Hill is with adventuring right now. Hi, hello. Alright, who summoned who now? Let's see. Wait, a partner who plays by the rules and knows his boundaries? That sounds like Archer, and I'm pretty sure that's who Adventuring had summoned. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, hi, Shiro. Although I should refer to you as Archer still, but you know.
親愛なるマスター、この冗談のような世界と私に何かつながりがあるように見えるか?
Horse hose, you know. And the sound, let me see. Completely mind-blowing running animation those people made in their sound design. Proper running with running shoes had a distinct sound and they nailed it with a twist. Horseshoes, you know. Okay, I've been hearing about, not just recently, but I've been hearing about the Uma Musume for a while actually. So now I'm just gonna, and now that the gacha game had blown up, I'm like, yeah, now what? Might as well give like the anime/anime as a shot. So Boot Hill servant is...
こちらとしては安心したよ。この水星無視の派手な世界が かつて私がいた世界の未来ではないと知れて本当に良かった。
At least this nightmare of indulgence and debauchery. Oh, Archer.
ロリポップがよそ者二人が揃って他の世界のやつを召喚するとはよ。
What do you mean xenophobic Holy Grail? Holy Grail War. Jesus. Ah, so Lancer's Boot Hill's servant.
顔を合わせるなり神名を口にするとてめえ礼儀ってもんを知らねえのか。
別に問題なかろう。この世界では誰も君や私のことなど聞いたこともないはずだ。
Rather Ireland
無論
or the House of Kulan.
クランの猛犬の異名もだ。
Let's see, not the biggest fan of sports anime. Same. But that one, that blew me away. Also a wonderfully crafted standalone story, Uma Musume being a decade-long franchise and all. True.
だがそれは俺たちがこの世界の英霊に対して不利な立場だってことを意味する。ここは奴らの世界だ。血のりがあるのは向こうだろうよ。
にしてもあんちゃんよ、ちょっと様子を探ってきただけでなんでそんなヘトヘトになってんだ。
As unfortunately, Lancer got into a scuffle with Saber. That's why.
それがよ、あと少しでマスターを二人まとめて片付けられるってとこで、アサシンがチャチャを入れやがってな。逃げられちまったのさ。その上、灰色頭が召喚したのが他の世界の英霊で。
ベイビーが灰色頭でどう？おいおい、あいつは味方だ。何してやがる。
Nice to know that Boot Hill stands up for us as our ally. Fuck, gray hair? That's 1 hour. Why the heck were you fighting her?
お前がムカつく奴らを始末してこいって命令したんだろ。
And you should have gone after Scott only instead.
今度会ったら誤解を解かねえとな。あ、待てよ。
Oh yeah, they don't know about Saber at this point.
他の世界のっつったか。
そうだ、マスター。あれは俺たちのよく知る
Yep, of course.
彼女がこれは予想外の再会だな。
Yep, the three of you guys are united again.
君たちってよく自分の世界じゃない場所に召喚されるのかい？
自分の？俺たちサーバントっつうのはほとんどの場合、自分のじゃねえ境遇に身を
Someone else's arrow or a nation or a war. That's always how the Fate franchise works. Speaking of which, there was one that actually interested me, but I never got to catch up to it. So I need to catch up to it.
しかし、こうも異なる世界を見るのは初めてだな。
You mean given that it's Penacony? Well, yeah.
だがまあ、抑止力の守護者として、それが何なのかは君たちが知る必要はないが、私はもとより誤った聖杯戦争に現れるべき存在だ。他の2機もきっと似たような理由でこの世界に来たのだろう。
Interesting.
なるほど。
Yep.
つまり俺たちはお前の巻き添えを食らった。
That's your fault. We're all stuck here.
誤った聖杯戦争？君たちの世界じゃ聖杯戦争とはありふれた儀式で、それをオーディが間違ったやり方で行ってしまったという意味だろうか。
俺たちの世界でもありふれたとは言えねえな。だが間違えたのは確かだろう。
Yeah, true. The Holy Grail isn't something you should mess with at all.
特にお前らみたいな魔術の何たるかを知らない奴
That
らが
comes out as
恨みに触る
bad.
とやけどする。今回俺たちの肉体は魔力で構成されてすらない。
That's right. Saber had mentioned something about there's almost no mana in this world, so
そこで俺の推測だが、おそらく聖杯は魔術と似た性質の何かを利用して疑似聖杯戦争を構築したんだろ
う。改ざんされた儀式、
a corrupted
占有された
ritual.
聖杯、儀式に参加する主催者。ランサー、これ以上言う必要はあるまい。
ああ、
黒幕って大声で叫んでるようなもんだ。だが少なくとも今回のマスターは霊樹を乱用するやつじゃないようだ。
Now the question is who did Pom Pom summon, because they too got dragged into this.
なら話は簡単じゃねえか。全員でこの聖杯戦争を主催しているラブリーな年寄りをとっ捕まえりゃいい。
いや、もしそれが奴の策略でこちらの戦力を
And that
撃破
too.
一網打尽にするつもりだったとしたら。
たく面倒だがしょうがねえ。ここにいる連中で正式な魔術の鍛錬を受けたのは俺だけだ。相手がどう構えているのか探ってきてやるよ。その目的もな。その間隠れててもいいし、攻撃を仕掛けても構わねえ。少なくとも今のところお前らの身を脅かすほどの手だれはいないはずだ。
A breeze blows past and the blue-haired man disappears.
なんだよ。あいつからメッセージ？タイミング悪いな、ベイビーが。
Uh-oh. What do you mean possessed by the Night of Beauty? You mean Argenti? Wait, how did she write her... How the hell did she write her messages? What the hell?
Oh yeah? もうお咎めの連絡が来たのかい？
は！
いや、クラークフィルムランドに来いってよ。手を組まないか話がしたいんだと。
Huh. An alliance, you say? In the meantime, at Dreamflux Reef, it sounds like Robin summoned someone as well, so... Oh, she did summon somebody. But who did she summon?
私の姿は本来このようなものではないのですが、申し
And
訳あり
which
ません。
servant class is it?
今はこの凡庸な姿しかお見せできないようです。召喚に応じて参り
Oh,
ました。
Caster.
キャスターのサーバントです。神名を名乗りたくはあるのですが、口にしようとするとこうなってしまいまして。
So every time she tries to tell her true name, it gets censored like this. Or she can't speak it out for some reason.
不協和音。でも、あなたの名前なのに、どうしてそんなことが？
私の名前は商標登録されていて、すでに
What the?
その権利が
Seriously?
手を離れているのです。申し訳ありません、マスター。
Her name's been trademarked? What the hell?
その呼び方は慣れないから、よければロビンと呼んでくれないかしら。
では、ロビンさん。あなたを失望させてしまうのは
A faded star from the age of dreaming. So she's part of Penacony's history
夢
then.
追いの時代に活躍した今や忘れ去られた役者にすみ
But
ま
if
せん。
it's been trademarked, it means it's
目に
part
も
of
留まらぬ新陳代謝を繰り返すエンタメ産業
That
の
means her
中で
name is
離れ
part
落
of
ちた
Clocky Studios, I
墓の
think.
ような存在で
If
す。
that's the case. So it makes me wonder who she was back in the history.
もちろん輝いていた時期もありました。私が誰か越の山に埋ま
Ah,
れ
and
た
there's the
昔
hints
の雑誌
already.
をめくれば答えが見つかるかもしれませんね。
Eternal silver screen beauty.
永遠の
The
銀幕の
golden
霊
note
人
of sheep is
キペが落とした
legacy.
金の音符などと呼ばれていました。
Huh.
他にも様々な肩書きを持っていましたが、デビューしてからは自分の名は私のものではなくな
So
りま
she
した。
was known as many things, but never having her true name like set out
それ
there.
は死んだ後も同じ
Not
こと。
even in death?
たとえ
That's
墓から掘り
awful.
起こされ、新しい世界でかつての古びた舞台に再び上がったとしても、自分の名を語ることはできません。少しでも口にすれば不協和音にかき消されてしまうのです。
So she was never able to reclaim her true name up until now.
でもそれは私の紛れもなく私の名前なのです。すみません。
大丈夫よ。それで心が落ち着くのなら何でも話してちょうだい。その気持ちは よくわかるわ。私も時々感情を抑えきれなくなることがあるもの。
Well, you know why I'm just so amazed how Robin is as a character. Because she's constantly under the spotlight, but she doesn't crack under pressure. So I guess there are times when she wants to, but she can't do so because of constant scrutiny from the paparazzi and the like. So this is her way to lend out her empathy to Castor. Since you can't use her real name, what should I call you?
キャスターはいかがでしょう。
いいえ、そういうのはあまり好きではないの。与えられた名前ではなく、あなたが自分で選んだ名前がいいわ。
ロビンさん、ありがとうございます。
Miss Note。
でしたら、しばらくの間、ノーツガールとお呼びください。生きていた頃は、こうも感情的になったことはなかった気がします。おそらく、欠けた霊気が性格に何かしらの影響を与えたのでしょう。神明も宝具もなく、残されたのは
she doesn't have a noble phantasm
だけですが、
either.
微力ながらあなたのため、そして私自身のために最善を尽くすつもりです。共に聖杯に願いを叶えてもらうチャンスを勝ち取りましょう。
あなたは勝ちたいのね。でも私が思うに、この戦争における唯一の勝利は戦争そのものをなくすことにあるんじゃないかしら。それは武器ではできないこと、歌があって初めてできることだと思うの。
人々は戦争をなくそうと努めたものよりも、戦争に勝利したものしか覚えていないのが世の悲しい常ですが、しかしいずれにせよ、舞台の公演は主演一人だけでは成り立たないのと同じように、戦争をなくすにも勝利をつかむにも盟友が必要です。
ええ、私もちょうどそのことを考えていたわ。現状、聖杯戦争の参加者には少なくとも2人信頼できる友人がいる。
Guessing it's the Trailblazer and Boot Hill that Robin is referring to.
メッセージを送っておいたわ。
Alright.
ピノコニー、雲のように空を漂う街。勝手に口の中に飛び込んでくるアイスクリームと綿あめ。本当に不思議な場所です。マスターの言う通り、ここは夢に浸っている世界なのですね。
Yep.
しかし、このドリームリーフという地に足を踏み入れてから、ピノコニーは確かに聖杯が選びそうな世界だと納得しました。
Why?
どんなに豪奢な宮殿にも、人目のつかない片隅には埃が積もるものです。そこには忘れ去られた人々の満たされていない無数の願いがひしめいている。だからこそ聖杯はここに降臨したのでしょ
う。That's also true.
ドリームリーフの存在がピノコニーは夢の地ではなく、現実の誇張された投影に過ぎないことを証明しています。
その話はまたにして、とりあえずご飯にしよう。
They still haven't eaten yet. Oh dear.
お腹空いてきた。
ですが、サーバントとして限界する際は、その世界の通貨を持たないのです。
Oh, this too.
気持ちは大丈夫でしょうか？
No worries. The fast food joints in Dream are cheap with big portions. Don't sweat it. I've got plenty of cash. If we run fast enough, it's free. No worries. The fast food joints in Dreamflux Reef are cheap with big portions.
安心しました。私も歴戦のサーバント。質にはあまりこだわりません。
見えてきた、セイバー。
あそこが無教ファストフード店だよ。
And this
未知の世
direction.
界の食堂。どのような食に出会えるのでしょう。
Yep, the saber we know is definitely the one who likes to eat a lot and all that. Here we are.
いらっしゃいませ。ご注文はどうしますか？あら、我らがスター・オブ・ザ・フェスティバルじゃない。あなたも聖杯戦争に参加してるのよね。
Well, yes. You guys know all the gossip around here too.
もう2までってどういう意味？ドリームリーフって情報が早いのよ。
Should have expected that.
お隣のそちらが召喚した英霊ね。ねえ英霊さん、あなたもピノコニーの歴史上の人物なのよね。一体誰なのかしら？
So about that.
申し訳ありません。聖杯戦争において神明は極めて重要な情報のため教えることはできないのです。
そうなの。大事なレシピを秘密にしておくのと一緒ね。
ところでこちらのお店の看板料理は何でしょうか？
ドリームリーフが初めてなら天かん手羽バーガーをおすすめするわ。
Halovian
他では
wing
まず
burger,
食べら
let's
れない
go.
美味しさよ。うちのパンとその他の食べ物はすべて純粋な有機記憶域農地で作られた原料を使ってるわ。それらが育つ土壌には有害な感情が含まれていなくて。
ありがとうございます。ではその天かん手羽バーガーを。
よし、100個ちょうだい。
かしこまって。
100?
本当に？
I'm positive. Give me a minute. Just in case some of them fly away. Just in case some of them fly away.
真面目そうに見えて、そういった一面もお持ちとは。
What? I couldn't help it.
量だから少し時間をいただくわね。ちょっと待っててちょうだい。
そういえば、セイバーは聖杯に何を願うつもり？
幸運にも勝利をつかむことができたなら、私はこの話は後にしましょう。マスター、サーバントが近づいてきています。
天かん手羽バーガーを2つ、それからスーサ水を2本。ノーツガールさん、これでいいかしら？
So Robin was the one who approached.
ですが、落ち着いて食事を楽しめそうにはありません。すぐそこにサーバントがいます。
Boy, Robin. No, not here! Don't fire! Oh man! There you go. Jeez.
久しぶりね。ノーツガールさん、こちらが先ほど話
Yeah,
し
that's what I thought.
た信頼できる友人よ。
マスターのご友人でしたか？
My goodness. After all that, this kind of made me a bit tense.
店主さん、こちらのお二人のお題は私が持つわ。それから静かに食事ができるよう手配をお願いできないかしら。お礼にチップは弾ませてもらうから。
料理を持っていくとき以外邪魔が入らないようにしておくわ。
そちらのサーバントさん、少し殺気を収めてはいかがでしょう。いつまでも剣に手をかけているとなると、こちらもロビンさんを守るために相応の行動を取らなければなりません。
Oh dear.
我々は今聖杯戦争中です。あなたたちがマスターに敵意を持たないと確信できるまで、この手を剣から離すつもりはありません。
That's our saber. Relax. We're friends.
お話中ごめんなさいね。ご注文の料理をお持ちしたわ。喧嘩するならお腹いっぱい食べてからでも遅くないでしょ。
Thank you for serving us the burgers.
とりあえず食事にしよう。賛成です。こんなに注文していたの？
Well, Saber does have a huge appetite after all. In quiet poison grease, the two servants polished off the Holovian wing and burgers on the table.
お腹いっぱいになって二人とも落ち着いたみたい。やっぱり食事の席は話し合いの場にぴったりね。
I agree. Thank you so much for treating us to the Holovian wing burgers.
気にしないで。空腹が満たされた人の幸せそうな笑顔を見るのが大好きなだけだから。それにしてもあなたのサーバントって食欲旺盛なのね。
セイバーさん、ピノコニーの歴史上にあなたのような人がいた覚えはありません。
それもそうでしょう。私はピノコニーの人物ではありませんから。もっと言うと、あなたたちがいる世界の歴史にも存在しません。
お話の意味がよく見えないのだけれど。
So then...
私は別の世界に存在した王国、ブリテンを治めていた騎士王です。ピノコニーの歴史には存在しません。そのため本来であれば、この地に
Archer and Lancer suspected that the ritual had gone wrong, which is why all three of them were summoned here,
しか
so...
し今回の聖杯戦争には、少なくとももう一機、私と同じ世界から来た英霊がいます。
You mean to say Robin and Scott? They at least have two people who are related to Penacony, while everyone else had the Fate
初
servants.
歩的な質問で申し訳ないのだけれど、あなたたち英霊は一体何者なのかしら。本当に歴史上の偉人が亡くなった後の魂なの？
英霊とは歴史に名を刻んだものです。そうひとまず解釈していただいて構いません。聖杯の召喚に応じ、英霊は魔力で構成された肉体で限界します。また生前の逸話をもとに再現された切り札、宝具を所有します。
魔力と宝具とは何なのかしら。そのようなものが本当にこの世界に？
この世界は神秘が極めて希薄な場所のようです。私の知っている魔術も大半が力を発揮しないでしょう。ですので今回の聖杯戦争はこれまでのものと大きく異なっています。私の体を構成しているものは魔力ではなく別の基礎的な要素のようです。それからそちらのノーツガールさんはキャスターとして私よりも現状を把握しているのではないですか？
She might have an idea.
生前の私は偉人とは程遠い人物でした。英霊として召喚されたことに私も驚きを隠せません。セイバーさんのように頼もしくもなければ自分の神明さえも失っています。私のような力のないサーバントがマスターのために一体何ができるというのでしょう。
do anything for her master. In this case, it's Robin.
ノーツガールさん。
だとしても英霊として聖杯に召喚された以上、あなたは自分の物語を歴史に刻んだことを意味します。それに聖杯戦争において英霊の力は勝利を目指す上での絶対条件ではありません。
その通りだと思うわ。以前兄様がこのように話していたことがあるの。ピノコニーに伝説はあれど英雄はいないと。
True.
兄様からするとピノコニーの歴史に名を残す偉人も伝説に登場する英雄もその姿は後世の人々が脚色したものに過ぎないそうよ。それらはショーウィンドウに飾られた退屈を紛らわすための商品で、夢でさえリアリティショーの景品になり得てしまう。けれど今この瞬間、他の世界から来たセイバーさんも過去から来たノーツガールさんもちゃんとここに存在している。決して誰かに脚色された商品ではないわ。
マスター、慰めてくださってありがとうございます。ですが、神明が封印されている以上、セイバーさんは愚か、他の敵からあなたを守ることすら難しい状況。夢を叶えるとなればなおさらです。
私は、オーク家に残された唯一の指導者であり、調和の調律師よ。あなたが思うほど脆くないわ。それに今さら、聖杯に託すような願いなんて持っていないの。
That's right. She is the last remaining of the Oak family, since their father figure went to jail, if I recall correctly, and Sunday, of course, went with the Astral Express. So she really is the last of the Oak family then, huh?
マスター、一体何を言っているのです？聖杯に託す願いがないなら、なぜ霊樹を受け入れ、召喚人を使って私を呼んだのでしょうか？
私も最初は半信半疑で参加を決めたの。この胸にある漠然とした願いを叶えられるんじゃないかと思って。かつて兄様は自分の願いのために強大な力を呼び寄せ、ピノコニーを眠りの中の理想郷に仕立て上げようとしたわ。でもそれは失敗し、贖罪の道を歩むことになった。
Yep, currently Sunday is trying to atone by going on his, a journey outside of Penacony. I hope as the Astral Express continues to travel and all that, he'll be able to develop more.
あの儀式がもたらした影響は、今もピノコニーの人々の心の片隅に残っている。
So that's why Robin decided to join the Holy Grail War at
聖杯の
first.
力で、そういった方たちの
Just
傷
to
を
make up for
癒
what
し、
Sunday did.
兄様が犯した過ちを償いたかったの。でも、その考えは間違っていたみたい。ノーツガールさんを限界させた聖杯には何かしらの力がある。そんな得体の知れないものに漠然とした願いを託すのは危険極まりないことだわ。
That is also understandable.
誰のためであろうと、私の願いは独りよがりなものよ。それは兄様が願っていたことと何も変わらない。ごめんなさい、ノーツガールさん。あなたを召喚した瞬間、私は理解したの。自分が行おうとしていることの意味をね。ピノコニーの人々はエナの夢に救いを求めるほど弱くないし、私ももちろん聖杯に願いを託すべきじゃないと考えている。
Honestly, what is the old man's aim with the Holy Grail?
オーディさんが聖杯を利用して
I mean,
何をしようとしてい
Scott
るかの方
aside,
が
there's
気がかり
something
なの。
more to it.
この聖杯戦争に不審な点が多いのは間違いありません。私のいた世界では聖杯戦争はもともと魔術師たちの儀式でした。その神秘性を保ってこそ奇跡を起こす力が生まれます。しかしあのオーディさんは主催者でありながら儀式を大々的に喧伝した。このように神秘性のかけらもない儀式は本来成立しないはずです。これまで幾度か聖杯戦争を経験してきましたが、今回のようなものは見たことがありません。
So this feels inconsistent compared to the other times then.
ですから慎重を期すべきかと。マスターはどのように考えますか？
Let's just beat them all. We should surrender and beg for mercy. Let's unite everyone.
ええ、そうね。
私の知るオーディさんなら何があってもこういったイベントを中止しないでしょう。
Of course he's not gonna.
ええ、だからできるだけ多くの参加者を集めて同盟を結びたいの。この聖杯
Yeah,
戦争の
don't
本
get
当
too
の目
hasty
的、
with the wishes.
そして聖杯の力の本質がわかるまで
Especially if they said that the
安易に願い
ritual
事を
was
しないよ
botched.
うにね。
Alright, before I go ahead and continue, I'm gonna go ahead and take my second break now. This will be a little bit of a longer break, so I'll just stretch, get water, and all that. Right, be back in 10. Hey, I'm back. So, let's go ahead and continue on with our alliance.
オーク家の後継者は実に優秀なようです。ですが、その同盟計画はいささか考えが甘いかと。聖杯戦争に参加している以上、きっと誰しも叶えたい願いを持っているはず。また、最後の勝者が決まる前に、あなたの信頼する友人とそちらのセイバーさんが私たちに刃を向けないという保証もありません。
Hey, that's a bit harsh. And I agree. It is a bit harsh.
今はひとまず指示に従いましょう。無論、他のサーバントと交渉している間に状況が変化するようであれば話は別ですが。あれ、ブートヒルからメッセージ？ずいぶん長ったらしいな。
Huh. Claims Lycoris had sent a long message, a long, I guess, purple prosy message. But now I just got a text from Buddha saying it's a really long text message.
私のところにも届いているわ。
Master?
一斉送信みたいね。
Why? What does it say? That is so not like him to type. What the hell? Let me see. What did he say? To my dearest masters, greetings to you all. I am Bootail the Galaxy Ranger. As the evening breeze of the... Oh shit, this is purple prosing too. What the hell, were you possessed by a Knight of Beauty too? As the evening breeze of Asadana carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer, I humbly pray that your noble selves remain in radiant health, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments, as on not to miss the splendor of this midsummer's enchanting beauty. Though but a humble fugitive, it is my profound honor to stand alongside your esteemed selves in the pursuit of the Holy Grail. As such, with a heart brimming with reverence and gratitude, I extend to you a most earnest invitation to grace Cluck Studios theme park with your presence. There, I shall humbly offer a modest feast of wine and fare in your esteemed company. In this season of summer's retreat, Cluck Studios theme park is transformed into a realm of poetic wonder, a paradise on earth that promises to etch unforgettable memories upon your hearts. Should you be deigned to accept my invitation, I would be overjoyed beyond measure. I shall eagerly await your reply. May this humble gathering serve as a cherished testament to the bond we share, and may it bestow upon you a moment of delight and respite amidst your noblest endeavors. With the highest regards and the deepest wishes, here's to you. Salutations from yours humbly, Bootail. Yeah, ain't no way Bootail wrote that too. What the heck?
このメッセージ、本当にブートヒルさんからかしら。
For the love of Akavili, he's cursing up a storm. This isn't from him at all, is it?
内容はともかく、ブートヒルさんはそもそも文字を打つのにあまり慣れていなかったと思うの。
Yeah, he's too casual in his speech, and of course he swears too.
格式ばった文章となると。
That means someone else is posing as us, and I guess trying to lure us into a trap?
どうやら殺し合いはもう始まっているようですね。
やはり平和とは戦争の幕間に過ぎないのですね。
Right.
そのブートヒルさんももしかするとすでにやられているかもしれません。
Probably got eliminated?
いいえ、彼は腕の立つ方だからこんなに早く負けるなんてありえないわ。
That too is also a logical thing.
彼のスマホを使って私たちをクラークフィルムランドに誘い込もうとしているんじゃないかしら。
I mean, right now we're together here, and Boothill was with adventuring, so, Scott is the only suspect I can even think of,
それ
too.
にしても随分と丁寧な招待状ですね。誘われたのであれば応じるのが礼儀というものでしょう。
ええ、私もそう思うわ。それに今行けばブートヒルさんを助けられるかもしれない。どうかしら。
I like diving right into the trap. To be honest, I'm a bit on edge. Boothill will be fine. I like diving right into the trap. Let's go.
私もそう思います。
Glad that Saber agrees.
十中八九、相手は罠を張っているでしょう。しかし、そのリスクを負ってでも救援に向かわなければ、我々は二人の盟友を失い、以降の戦いが不利になる恐れがあります。
Yep, sounds about right.
よし、早速行こう。
And just a moment, whoops. There you go. Alright, where are we heading to now? Alright, into the theme park we went.
待ち合わせ場所はここで合ってるよな。あいつ、どこほっつき歩いてやがるんだ?
Glad you refer to me as they. Thank you for that.
いや、なんか妙だ。まさか俺らが来る前に
That's what I thought. Bootail's too sharp for this too.
率直に言って、あのセイバーをたやすく倒せる実力者がここにいるなら、私たちでは太刀打ちできないだろう。
ひょっとしたらカンパニーの人間が一緒にいるのを不審がってるんじゃないかな。それで物陰に隠れてこちらの様子を伺ってるとか。
なんだ、君たちはかつて敵同士だったのか？
昨日の敵は今日の友だってこともある。そうだろ、カーボーイ。
カンパニーの人間はともかく、一緒に視線をくぐり抜けてきた俺のことは信じてくれたっていいだろ。
Oh dear.
こっちは何も企んじゃいねえ。そろそろ顔を見せたらどうだ。協力の話をしよ
う。はいはい。
声を張っても無駄だろう。ここに来るまでにいくつか可能性を考えはしたけど、どうやら最悪なのが当たってしまったようだ。
Yeah, this is the guy who relies on probability and shit. So most ridiculous of what?
どこぞのラブリーがこの巡回レンジャーを騙そうとしてるってわけか。
That.
愛に飢えたベイビーたち、耳の穴かっぽじってよーく聞きやがれ。あんたらが何者で何を企んでるかは知らねえが、逃げられやしねえぜ。さっさと姿を見せたらどうだ。生まれ変わった時にもっと早く出てればよかったって後悔する前にな。
Oh dear.
聞いたか?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Friggin' Scott.
後悔するらしい。さすがはカンパニーに高額な懸賞金をかけられた指名手配犯だ。口を開くなり、悪人オーラ全開だな。内臓まで震えてしまった。
Go away, you.
お前の隣にいるのは銃の赤心のアベンチュリンさん。なぜカンパニーの重役がそんな指名手配犯なんかと一緒に？
They're frenemies, baka. That's what it is.
もしそこのカーボーイの人質になっているのなら、瞬きで合図してくれ。
Actually.
それともまさか二人は友人なのか？
Besides, Bootail's only after a certain someone in the IPC due to the fact that they destroyed his family and home, so...
カンパニーの重役が指名手配犯と結託。アサシン、この素晴らしいシーンをしっかり撮っておいてくれ。
Oh boy.
君のサーバントはミスター・レック。いや、よく見ると雰囲気が少し違う。
I'm telling you, this assassin's kind of like a shapeshifter. As Mr. Reiko would still be working on film, or like or even like teaching that in Paperfold University and all that. So,
おい、レックの隣にいるやつ、カンバリーの制服を着てるが、知り合いか？
僕の顔を知ってる社員はツガンニアの砂漠の砂よりも多いんだ。
Ha!
彼が誰なの
So
か
he
知って
doesn't
る
know
わけもない
about
だろ。
Scott at all. Or Scott.
たとえ銃の赤心の一人であっても怖くはないぞ。戦略投資部がいくら偉かろうと、うちの部門をどうこうできるわけないからな。
はった
聖杯を勝ち取ったら全員私の言いなりになってもらう。 ひざまずいて誰もが私に許しを請うんだ。それから犬と豚の鳴き声を、いやカエルの鳴き声を真似させよう。
Ha, this again, ha.
聖杯を使って鳴き声の真似をさせるとはなんともったいない。
Right.
ところでオーディさんは君の部門にも招待状を送ったのかい？ピノコニーに派遣されたその部門の社員はごくわずかだったはずだけど、もしかして君は
おお、私の名前を聞いたことがあるのか？
いや、ただの一般社員の名前をさすがに覚えてはいないよ。
おい、adventure.
お高く止まっている重役たちは底辺社員を気にかけたことなど一度もないのだろうな。たった一つの指示で私を泉州という野蛮な地に飛ばしたと思ったら、今度はピノコニーと来た。最初はいい仕事だと思ったが、
Yup.
まさか下を向いてピピシ人たちとの商談に明け暮れることになるとは。おかげで首の痛みも悪化してしまった。
Not the Pepeshi fault that you're too tall, so.
だがそれらもすべて過去となる。アベンチュリン？はあ、この私が代わりに新しい銃の赤心になろう。
Do you even have what it takes to be a Stoneheart?
さあ、お前の宝具で私に勝利を捧げてくれ、アサシン。
Lord.
ようやくこいつのサーバントとやり合えるってわけか。あじゃあ戦闘準備だ。
なぜそうも危機としている？
Don't worry about that.
撮影は始まった。役者たちを位置についてくれ。さあカメラを回してあの時代に戻ろう。ザ・サイレント・ホラー・ショー。
Oh dear.
アクション。
Wait, this isn't spirit form. He just vanished right before our eyes. The servant's present concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait. Where's your voice? Ah, so it's a silent film. This is just like Mr. Reiko's powers, of course. Where's my voice? Forking hell! Forking hell! Son of a fork! It's no use. I've tried analyzing this bounded field. It doesn't just mute sound. Something far more dangerous is closing in. If there's no sound, then how'd you know what I just said? Look, there's subtitles here! Oh god, the fourth wall's killing me. Jesus. Oh, there we go. Fuck you, Scott. That's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice?
お前らのような脇役とはわけが違う。この恐怖に満ちた上映会で耳をつんざく悲鳴を早く聞きたい。
What an insufferable bitch.
おっと、すまない。忘れていた。アサシンの宝具の中では誰も悲鳴を上げることなどできなかったな。
A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrive, equally clueless. So, finally, Trailblazer and Robin have popped in, but... Nope, they have no idea what the fuck is going on too. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us in. You shouldn't have said that. Be on guard for any black luxury speedster. Sabers and Knight who gives out her all too. Be on guard for any black luxury speedster. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me. But with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know of old Otti, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Haven't you noticed? Since earlier our voices vanish when we speak. That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say, a billboard, or maybe a TV? If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible. But a billboard? A TV? And what's that thing up ahead? A TV appearing out of nowhere turns its polished rear to the crowd. Creak, creak, creak. It's obviously a trap. Let's stay back and observe her now. Don't go near it. Scan the surroundings and look for anything unusual. If this is a decoy, the real enemy is probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. Stay away from the shady TV. Not even near the others either, so we should stay away. Oh shit. A frigid force drags you violently back to where you started. And then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear. Murmuring in our ear? I knew it was you. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott, the IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions. Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't the gal share a few wild travel stories with her friends every now and then? Brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. Deserved. See? Always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise. But alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro. Seriously? It's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into... Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. Stage, silent stage, Act 1, Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody, lead actor Scott. You all wake up in a sealed chamber, the TV static crackles singing Death's lullaby. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanish without a trace. That means we're with adventuring now. Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Boothill in your name, and you know how that goes. That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Don't tell me he's got a crush on me. Let me think. How will he bark this time? That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. The monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Fine, then we're just gonna have to whack it with all we got. I think. A nameless corpse lies before you. Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it. I've still got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the Interastral Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. When you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This place. This is already the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so we're clear, I was against this from the start, but those two blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads. Masters of another worldly holy grail war, not a hint of caution among them. That's how I end up with frown lines. Oh, Shiro. Isn't it a little late to see all that? Listen carefully. This holy grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. You two, over here. I'm locked inside this room. Right on cue. You two, over here. Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on. If I were to end me, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is a line of subtitles under the door with the name Adventure slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'll have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. Ah, boy. You really don't know who I am. Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters start acting scared. That is not going how you want it to, though. This place was once an IPC prison where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensure none escaped. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. Wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What did the audience love most? Watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg, or the door unlocks automatically. But if nothing happens after a system hour, boom, the room explodes. You, the guest, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. Aren't we a little off topic? You watch rather wild films. By sheep, I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right. I was the one who gave the world my genius vision with my first film in Penacony's early days. So this noble phantasm is based on that. This guy's really getting away and started babbling. Nice work, master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shouted. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally the protagonist was strained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just a lazy copy-paste. Oi. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at Grady Films. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess. Just part of your dramatic flair, huh? And Ascot's pissed. Hate. Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them, what does Grady even mean in Penacony? Who are you? I've only heard of Clock Studios, even Hime and Mia films. Who are you? As expected. Soon you'll see who Penacony's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So what'll it be? Self-sacrifice? Or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over, but keep stalling and well, tick, tock, boom. It's just funny to see. Oh, you finally meet a kindred spirit and I don't get any fan benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off Lycoris's leg instead. Hey, don't do that. Wait, old pal, don't give me that. Look, I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet. Room's about to blow. I'll have to saw off my leg. Saw off adventure. He's like, what class are you, bomber? Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? Sealed room. A bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. Oh god. Sword wielding girl unleashes a fierce shout. Crack. The lock splits and the door creaks open. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what that assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous around here. Using brute force in the horror film, heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you shouldn't be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day. Skulking assassin. Once I reach you, scream all you want, call for anyone to save you. And you better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage. Ah, what are you? A piece of gum stuck to my shoe? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Quit your babbling. You're about to get done, you know. Kaslana, go. Bye. This. What kind of evil spirit gets beat into a pulp by its victims? Ugh, forget it. Producer, take 5. I'll be needing you again later. Bye. And don't come back, please. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world. Huh. Figures. Penacony is just a backwater speck with 10 amber eras. With no real legend or history, of course we pale in comparison to true heroes. But that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways one by one and turn you to obedient extras for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? I love you, adventurer. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange information gathered with one another. Build Hill, Robin, Miss Note are still missing. Scott and the servant could strike again at any time. Wait a minute, then where did Lancer go? So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Arches, Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. Ah, but people in Penacony forgot his name ages ago. And they found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up at an interstellar junk market. So, we're dealing with a total nobody. Shit! That's not good. What makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. Almighty. Unless you're talking about Achilles as well, so I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past. But turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shitty tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling. Even if they got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're off just fine for the time being. Tricksters never pack much of a punch anyway. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off on one of his old horror flicks. Basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that only ensnares its victims. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall on the inside. You really do have a mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body, and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality Marble Hills would no longer exist. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. Lycoris, I know I've butted heads with the express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old Auntie has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time. Deal? See that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, huh? Alright, let's go. Time to find a way out. In we go. Whoa. Huh, an endless corridor. A layout completely different from before. What an annoying bounded field. Oh, hello. If we can't bring this space to calm, we might never find a way out. No worry, looks like there's something here. Prison Gazette, issue 13, screams blood and entertainment. An exclusive interview with the creator of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. Written, directed, and starring Grady himself, Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody marks history as Dana Prison's first film, now boasting over 1 million viewers. On this occasion, we tracked down director Grady to discover how he achieved such remarkable success. The creation of dream bubble movies is a revolutionary technology. Developing such an innovation in prison seems especially challenging. How do you create this entirely new technology from scratch? It all started when I was washing my face. I spotted Dreamscape Memoria residue in the mirror and had a revelation. Dreams might be hard to grasp, but the memoria that holds them can be controlled. If I could build a machine to stabilize memoria while they held dream imagery and then capture them, I'd essentially have a dream camera. Luckily, I knew a little about machine repair from before my imprisonment. I collected discarded parts from around the prison and spent about a year or 2 experimenting until I finally created this little contraption. What inspired you to make movies in prison, and why horror films specifically? Initially, I just recorded dream scenes with my device, but that got old pretty fast. Then Blank suggested, why don't you make a movie? We got nothing but time. Entertaining yourself gets dull eventually, but brings them through to our dreary prison life, though. Filming in the synesthesia dreamscape proved tricky at first. I thought dreams would let me create anything I wanted, but memoria typically behave in one or 2 extremes. They're either too stable just like reality, forcing us to manually create props and sets, or too chaotic like jelly, where an actor's face could transform 9 times within 1 second. Dreams were so unpredictable that we ended up shooting many scenes on physical sets in the actual prison. As for why horror films, first, they're relatively cheap to make with fewer technical demands. Secondly, after toggling between prison life and nightmares for so long, I figured people needed something more thrilling. And honestly, the very last thing I did before imprisonment was watching a horror film in the theater. I only got halfway through before the IPC dogs dragged me into their ship. Perhaps making horror films is my way of finishing that interrupted movie. A roughly produced newspaper, widely distributed during the prison era, secured publishing rights after Osaka bribed prison officials. Ah, thank you, user, for the redeems. Just a moment. Go ahead and stretch. Reason why I'm prioritizing stretching first is number 1, it's been a bit, and number 2, well, I have been sensing certain pains, which is why I brought up earlier that the Void Moon curse will fall upon me soon, because my back is just kind of killing me. So, thank you for the pets. Lastly, go ahead and drink some water. There we go. Alright, guess we're gonna go through here again. Yep, it pretty much repeated itself in the loop. Feels like we just looped back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You didn't need to remind me of that, I've already tried it. But I didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey, hey! Don't go throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in the haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Now to escape and no one will ever come to help. In here, any struggle is just wasted effort. That's what you think. Is that Miss Robin singing? Grady, looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your Nova phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found the way out on the other side of the set. Everyone, follow the music. Producer, you useless piece of junk. I set you to ambush two mere low-threat characters. How do you still mess that up? And this music, why can't my noble phantasm suppress it? Looks like you've been dead for too long. Forgot your own trade, huh? Even in the silent film era, movies had soundtracks. Grady Films Anniversary Special. Now dominating 45% of Penacony's local film market, Grady's entertainment company stands as the city's most successful. As time change, we sit down with Mr. Grady once more. Will he deliver another unexpected perspective? You established a Grady company while still in prison. How did you convince the company inspector to allow an inmate to form a business behind bars? For most IPC dogs, it comes down to one thing: profit. When prisoners were awake, IPC's Nickelodeon cinemas successfully drained what little money inmates had. But dreams? Well, before they realized what was happening, my lawyer friends had already put my name on the Dream Bubble movie technology patent. They wanted to squeeze every last coin from prisoners' savings into their own pockets. So they set up a company under my name and made me chairman. Of course, the actual person in charge was our dear Inspector McCoy Tyner. He faced plenty of criticism as an IPC puppet back then. But today, Grady Films is practically a brand new company, wouldn't you say? Yes, all to Mr. McCoy's excessive confidence. He actually gave me the so-called honorary chairman a dividend share, treating it like spare change. So prisoner savings, which should have flowed 100% back to the IPC, now had a tiny stream diverted to me. Though barely significant, that money successfully helped fund the initial stages of Penacony's War of Independence. McCoy died while trying to crush the rebellion, and the original Grady company became history. But the Nickelodeon cinemas and assets he left behind formed the foundation for rebuilding our film industry later. In that sense, I should be grateful to him, especially for dying when he did. Beyond importing excellent films, Grady Films has fostered many local talents. As competition intensifies, what wisdom would you share with the next generation? Make films with passion, not opportunism. I hope future Penacony creates its own universally famous masterpieces that truly belong to us. I also extend a warm invitation to dream weaving technology specialists to join Grady Films. Help us improve our still evolving dream bubble movie technology and create better experiences for audiences everywhere. There you are. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart's two singers light its way for the host. At the same time, evil spirits approached him, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. Miss Robin, watch out. You coward, pick on someone your own size. By my command spell. Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. The blur too fast, Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashed their heads into the floor. Oh no, my cathode ray tubes. Ah! Don't hit my screen with your microphone. Ow! Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. You started to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. That would be pretty funny if she actually did. That's it. The guards back at Zatsudan prison were tougher than these things. Bravo! Truly Penacony's brightest bloom. brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot. No one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Oi! Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. Oh, okay, thank goodness. I watched the free concert. Miss Note is so cool. You and Grady seem to have a bit of history. Miss Note is so cool, yeah? Meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. Ooh, she got you there. You ain't one to talk, dude. Literally, when you take out your arrows, you know it's serious time. Otherwise, dual-wielding swords is your usual thing anyway. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. Blank, I saw you covering me in that fight. Even though you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without... she was part of the Iris family. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Iris family artist. No, the way you shielded your master just now just proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand despair when your name is taken away and you've been wrung dry of all worth. Exactly. Powerless. Barely able to protect her master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again like before? Blank. Mr. Audie can grant all your wishes. Shut up. You're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Grady. That was a bit harsh. But why are you serving that opportunistic fat old fart? Huh. Knowing about Audie because he's the head of Alpha family. But having history with Grady is a bit of a surprise. Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. And David, I saw your name briefly because TikTok is acting funny, but thank you for liking the stream. All sorts of artists appreciates it, thank you very much. Because he summoned me, of course. Even in death forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our soul like a miser. But wait, hey, sweetheart. At least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil waits at the end of this haunted hotel. You say that, but... Whoa, the director really went all in this time. Regarding Scott? Huh. Yep. The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. And I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. So that's his full name, Lyndon Scott. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history. That's not gonna happen. Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Just some private disagreements. Look, I was young and I didn't know what I was doing. Is it still possible to make it up to you now? Just some private disagreements. I mean, to be fair, you were causing trouble for others. The whole barking like a dog thing, Aram Alley was gonna be taken over by the IPC. And you're the one who started all these fights in the end, so of course I'm gonna chalk it up to private disagreements. Uh-huh. Masters, your line. Say your entrance line. Oh dear. Dealing with you guys again. Is that how it's gonna go? Oh no. Eck. No, you don't. Alright, there we go. And that. Well, there we go again. So, oh, these poor suckers. Yep. Guess who got a shiny Gyarados in the Pokemon TCG? Awesome, Kuma. Yay! As stubborn as ever. Idiot. Stop trying to act tough. Oh dear. The Scots started bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene. Ugh, fighting someone like this. There's no honor in it. Oh boy. Sorry, Mr. Scott. I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you into a horror flick? That's not just a miscast, but an insult to the lens. Great minds think alike. Actually, I think that was being generous. Hey, don't insult my little ray of sunshine. Actually, I think that was being generous. Uh-oh. Oh shit. They changed the script so that Scott can croak like a frog. Trying to dominate me and my Civ with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Act 2, A Haunting of Clocks. The silent stage. Oh, it's us and Archer this time. Did we just leave his reality marble? Something's off. Each night, the Clockland will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit. And now a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord. Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Oi. Don't let him get in your head. Rabbit, Saber, help me. Bring it on, I'm not scared. Don't let him get in your head. Should I kill her? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Too bad, I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses, disguised as harmless amusement park mascots. They drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director of Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our clocky? Don't worry, Mr. OT's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stuffed stargazer's pie. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits! Jesus. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on. According to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. Ah, you say that, and yet... Person right up ahead, Miss Note. Oh shit. Oh, my bad, sweetheart. Almost forgot your voice is already my personal property. Granny Note. Oh shit. Her grandmother? First it was the copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally, your name. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name blank on her and put her on stage. And you'll die in despair in the desert of the dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name Miss Note will be mine. That's not copyright. That's monopolization. Let go, Miss Note. Monster, surrender or face justice. That's not copyright, that's monopolization. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I can still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. You seem just like another hollow loudmouth like Grady. Figures. You foolish Outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in, like, Penacony. Call it a charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Castor can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars. And you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off from Miss Note. Master, are you alright? Just about to do some stretches. Archer's threatening me. Let's fight side by side. No need to trouble yourself with small fry like this, Master. Trying to steal the spotlight from the star? Get them. Whoever takes them down gets a lifetime supply of Soul Glad from our investors. Or Soul Glad. Or free meals. Seriously? Soul Glads and 2 bottles of syrup and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? He actually has a point over there. Like, you're just gonna throw that all away? And what is up with this music? No, I'm not finding it bad. I was just surprised, that's all. Alright, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and take my last break for the night, and this too will be short. Alright, I'll go ahead and be back in 5. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Let us go ahead. I'm a background extra. Who has time for pride? Human or monster, beast or demon? If you've got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own two hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. Can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. So what'll it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him? Or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There is only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our hearts shall follow. I was here first. How dare you how are you controlling my familiars? That's what the writing skill is for. Call it leader charisma, my friend. Our abilities prioritize over yours. Call it leader charisma, my friend. Traitors, one pep talk and you're switching sides. You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Look at you acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides throwing money around the strong arm us? I'm the king of Knight's Mount now, not some familiar you can boss around like a dog. I bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed, Lamray III. Now come with me. Let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the king. Wait, if you kill me, you all vanish too. You're still my familiars. Ah! I failed to protect my master, was forced to separate from her, and now to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. I am... Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing more but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind. Just come with me. So now we're gonna be... What the... Hello? Oh! That's her microphone, that's her halo, and that's her lipstick. Not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. Figured I've managed to do nothing in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. You have done extremely well. It's Grady who plays dirty. This kind of reminds me of the try not to laugh challenge. You have done extremely well. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? And I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you to get out of here. Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, just like an iris by the riverside. Call it what you want, she's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. That old fool. Once I find that darn Audie, I'm going to tear his puffball and stomp it right down to the ground. So, 3 personalities then. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge. But our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, if we can reunite all the me's, we could summon the Aeon of Harmony. You combine into a giant rod. It'll go back to normal. The correct answer is she'll merge back into her original self. That is, if you can survive the curses from the devils. Let's get going. Wait, you're really planning to drag all these dead weights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Wait, please. Someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. I'll stay. Let Archer stay. Let Saber stay. I'll stay. As a master, your resistance to magecraft is far weaker than others. If Grady knocks you out, I disappear with you, and that's what the enemy wants. Then let Archer stay. Sorry, miss, I don't take orders from you. My master is still missing, so I've got no reason to babysit this shattered kid for you. Fine, then let Saber stay. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect Lycoris. This is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. Alright, let the knight stay here with the princess and we'll go reap some enemy lives. Alright, you got it. The Robins. Robins cast their blessing, feel gaze your way. Not that you can actually see their eyes. But even so, it's the thought that counts. Okay, we can't enter there. That means over here. Oh, hello? Wait. That's an origami bird designed after Robin, especially in the origami attack game. And that's Scott, so what the hell's going on? Traitors don't get to boss us around. Or I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon. Likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. At least Scott is not. At least Scott isn't. You know, it's not like they're heartless. They're still trying to protect Robin all the same. But this, are my eyes playing tricks on me? What do you even have to do with justice? This nightmare is terrifying. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? So he's actually asking us for help. Oh dear. I mean, you tried to get your revenge on me a moment ago, you. One or two, it makes no difference. You'll get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years. The Lone Wolf brothers let out a very satisfied Yeah, that is Hanu, alright? And to riot it. Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment in all Penacony. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks, and you're forced into the outline of Brother Hanu. Now you'll know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure for life. Oh no, we transformed into Hanu! Oh! They turned people into cartoon animals? Is this some magecraft from the age of the ancient Greek gods? No. Mechanics feel entirely different. Nah shit, we're Hanu again. Help! Don't tell me all I can say is again. Where's my rocket launcher? I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent They even lost the ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should just leave her. It's not like she was all that helpful anyway. Screw you, Archer! You let out a terrifying So you can understand that. Guess I can't just leave her. Can you make sense of what she's saying? Of course. Brother Hanu says he's gonna punch the evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Oh, Archer. Surrounded by animal echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly on Archer's temple. It was his worst mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Grail War began. You really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal. Maybe you should try looking around for... Maybe you should look around for clues? Alright. Yep, here we go again. We haven't been the TV in a while, so let's do some shenanigans. Think you can turn back using a TV? The Lone Wolf brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. What? Is there something weird about this TV, or is it part of the solution to the curse? Let out a confirming Clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott. But as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, and if the answer is yes, kick him once. If no, kick him twice. This TV is the key of, the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. By usual Magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No, kick twice. Then let's think in reverse. Wanting to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Yes! Kick like crazy. Lord. Time to end this. Trace on. Oh shit. Archer. Wait. Back to normal! Impossible. You actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating. Doesn't count. I demand a rematch. And what? Breaking the TV so I can play Hanu's Adventure for 1 billion years isn't seen as cheating too? You stupid. You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Yeah, really. Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head now. Wait, Ranger Robin had... Oh, she's still split into many parts. So there's Origami Bird Robin, Ranger Robin, because, you know, being with Bootail and all that, but she's a Peppushy in this form. Anytime, any place. Galaxy Ranger serving justice. Die, you son of a fork! Long time no see. Now it's only been a little while. Ever since that shirt head sucked me into the TV, I've been lost in the hotel, sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam, and there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nose walker right next to you? A prisoner? Jesus. Ha! Alright, let's get down to business. About Scott of Justice. Depending on how this goes, I'll decide how hard to beat you up. Alright, let's get down to business. He did split into 1,000 Scots after all. God of Justice, not like those evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me. Peep! You trust this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Shanzo. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Anti-Matter Legion to plant trees in the Kingdom of Banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him some kind of special familiar, then... Keep up your act. Let's see if I fall for it. I'll keep my eyes on you at all times. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him at his servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so. Miss Ranger will count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast, find the rest of Miss Robin, and track down my unreliable master. Never seen him go into justice like this. You know how Scott usually is. Alright, time to keep finding more of the lost Robins. Oh, hello? The Blank Report. Following the multiple scandals involving famous actress Blank, all major associated companies have terminated her endorsement contracts and cancelled her Dreamscape tours. However, several Dream Chaser organizations that received their sponsorship maintained that their charity performances in the wilderness area will proceed as scheduled. Mr. Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, noted that Blank had starred in numerous classics at their invitation. Her songs became household staples, and almost every Penacony home contains products she endorsed. Mr. Alfalfa expressed deep regret over her downfall. Reports indicate that they've already found a replacement to her Blank's stage name, and the second Blank promised to present a better image while continuing the legendary story of Blank, aka the real name of Miss Note. And they're still censoring it. Mr. Alfalfa maintains that Blank is an accomplished actress, singer, and artist whose past work shouldn't be diminished by current scandals. However, per contract terms, the Alfalfa family retains the right to reclaim all related copyrights, including musical products, film and television rights, and the registered Blank trademark. If Blank uses any of these commercially without the Alfalfa family's approval, they will pursue legal action. Additionally, at a recent press conference, a Grady Film spokesperson announced that they will terminate their partnership with Miss Blank in 10 system days due to her recent negative impact. Their upcoming film, Spheroid Station, scheduled to begin shooting at year-end, will now star the second Blank, selected by Alfalfa's agency, instead of the original Blank. I wonder who Miss Note really is. Sounds like she's a famous artist, but we don't really know. At least not yet. Quiet, oh so quiet. You can hear the ticking clockwork gears, the breath of an evil spirit trembling with glee. Dream Bubble Cinema and History Excerpt. If historical turning points are like knots in the record-keeping rope, Grady undoubtedly created two significant ones. First came his invention of Dream Bubble filming technology. Second was a shocking decision to tear up the patent copyright. Why abandon rights to such astronomically profitable technology? Grady never offered an explanation. Contemporary audiences praised the Grady's selflessness, but these accolades gradually morphed into criticism as his terrible films flooded the market. Here's an interview from that period. It's truly remarkable. What thought process led you to abandon such a valuable patent? The Dream Bubble patent has long restricted Penacony's film industry, forcing talented creators to abandon their dreams. While copyright awareness grew, so did copyright trolls, corrupting our creative environment. As a horror director, I'd rather hear audiences laugh about being scared than witness endless copyright tragedies. Many believe Blank's death directly influenced your decision to tear up the patent, serving both as a memorial to... Miss Note's real. Because Miss Note said she is someone from Penacony's history and she's dead, so this kind of confirms it. Many believe Blank's death directly influenced your decision to tear up the patent, serving both as a memorial to her and a gift to the newly formed Himemiya films. What's your comment on this? Blank's death was a complete tragedy. When almost everyone turned their backs on her, she still sang for those most vulnerable, ultimately losing her life during a charity performance. We all bear responsibility for what happened. Are you suggesting the Alfalfa family and Mr. Alfalfa play a role in this? No, absolutely not. The Alfalfa family has always been an angel investor in entertainment, helping countless Iris family artists rise to fame. Right. Miss Note had said she was part of the Iris family. Mr. Alfalfa remains an invaluable Grady's Films partner. I'm certain we'll collaborate even more closely in the future. Tick-tock. So you've come after all. Here to steal the last robin, are you? You'll never succeed. Every robin belongs to me. Old Clocky. And once I gather them all, I'll summon the god of robins, swallow all of Penacony home, and become the king of nightmares. Ah, yes. Too many new plot twists, I don't even know where to start complaining. I mean, we've heard about the king of nightmares before if you've gone through, like, Penacony lore and all that. Ah, and there it is. And all the dream tickers, too. Before I judge you all, I must deal with a disobedient pawn. Scott, how utterly despicable that you'd side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? Tch, just felt an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to fudge them up and we're done here. Tick-tock. Thought I'd just play along in your little hero fantasy? Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. Die, Lycoris. Scott took the fatal hit meant for you. Oh no! Oh no, Scott of Justice, no! Scott, are you serious? Yay, time to crackle with the champagne. Don't you dare die on me. Lakshmi? The night we broke up, he lied to her? Ah shit, the evil one took over. So you were pretending this whole time, bastard. Ha. Penacony profanity. Weep! If your worthless seed-stealing self hadn't blocked that bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated Lycoris already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were putting on an act. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. Ah, so about that, I guess. Old Clocky, quit playing dead. No completed seed, no paycheck for you. Tick-tock, what gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. Oh? Did you know? For a demon, manipulating human emotions just like playing an instrument. Just a light touch and you get something like this. Instead of running around aimlessly, maybe lend a hand to your old friend Boothill first. I wasn't running aimlessly though. That was so fudging satisfying. I am to break out the Helderin smoked malt juice to celebrate. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, setting him into euphoria. And yet, this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this. Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it, for some bizarre reason, I have this sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Ah, clockwork's in play then. Tick-tock, behold the clockwork. Invented by the watchmaker, the devil, who once ruled Penacony. In its presence, even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. How is your powers range so ridiculously broad? You dare use my own powers against me, Grady? Right, because Clocky did give us, the clockwork power. Why are you so proud of, you cheap imitation? What are you so proud of, you cheap imitation? Messing with your bro Boothill? Big mistake. Come on, Lycoris, let's show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boothill's emotions back to normal. Alright. Ah, here we go. Frickin'. If you're reading this, it means you've chosen the wrong opponent. Tick-tock, I am the physical physician of your soul. Jesus. I can't. Well, who do we have here? A poor little thing. Trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless? Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Now it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. A feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of Clockwork's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Well, we are talking about the Nightmare era and all that. If you go into Penacony's lore, departed loved ones, betrayal by those who you trusted most, the shadow of death, the shadow of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible. I use clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. Ugh, how trite. Your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts of manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act really necessary? Slacking off will cost you your performance review. Have you figured out the enemy's weak spot yet? Was it your magical resistance that blocked off the mental attack? If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, my magic resistance isn't nearly as overpowered as Saber's. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go into the strange universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope in the future after all. Despair? Please. I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmares. I've seen corpses hanging from gallows that stretch like endless forts. I've witnessed charred remains after doomsday battles where people became nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of an alcoholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair, but to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock, cranking power to maximum. I refuse to accept anyone could resist my clockwork now. Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on. And there we went. Deep. Oh, I hate this one. Always. And there we went. And you're done. You're not gonna survive this at this rate. Goodbye. Don't get smug. The director will avenge me. Extra lines will earn you extra pay. Oh, in that case, I'm dead. Good. Now let's regroup with the others. Oh, looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Oh, hi, adventuring. Where the hell were you? Forking Void Song Whale. Now you decide to appear after we did all the work? Well, I did do something, alright? Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game, and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. One of Robin's feathers. Sleepy Robin. Aw. After a short break, the scattered allies finally reconvened from across the set. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. I just didn't want to give Grady the satisfaction. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say that if we brought all of her split selves together, she could return to normal? I proposed this theory, assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect state. There is a dissonance in the melody. Despair. You old clocky. Dang it, Grady, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Are you saying Robin can't change back? Sunday will absolutely kill me dead. Wouldn't 7 of her be more powerful anyway? Sunday will absolutely kill me dead. My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore what you see. These are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now, rebuild a melody that's truly your own. Thank you. There you go. She got back. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would definitely have been fudging. Sorry, seems the consciousness splitting effects haven't completely worn off. If Sunday heard you swear like that... Everyone please come closer. I've decoded this film's melody. With just a few adjustments, we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me the chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. What a pleasant surprise. Old friend, have you finally understood that who it is that can truly grant your wish? The evil spirit must still be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted, with no interest with the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Otti is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And? Would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me. Just like all those others who toyed with my fate. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Are you serious? Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind. Everyone? Aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here. Well, we're ignoring you. Stop ruining things. My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her. You wanna escape my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some more excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. Quiet, Scott of Justice. Silent Stage Act 3, Plan 6 from Outer Space. Lead actor's self-deceiving heart. Hero's blood, monster's blood. In this third act, the story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. It is exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. That gum wubba-boo, when will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my. Even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seems all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you were planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. Oh no. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old Otti, I'll file a claim for accidental casualty compensation on your behalf. It'll be issued to your family. Because the ending of this Plan 6 from Outer Space is no survivors. Grady, since you've shown no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director, adventure read. Oh no. Now you're gonna take up the fact that the adventuring who's at a higher position than you just to... My earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated Otti's group specifically for this one, to help you win the Holy Grail, the only one who truly deserves it. I may vomit. This doesn't even faze me no more. And there it is, Scott's special begging technique. Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the strategic investment department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? This is just how adventuring is. Grady, you don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I am part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can actually use your sick and noble phantasm's power. How dare you? Director Adventuring? This is my show of commitment to you. Deploying staff access, one-click noble phantasm skip. Wait, what? What did you do? Apologies, the broadcast is having technical difficulties. Progress bar is progressing rapidly. Everyone, please stop acting! Lyndon Scott. Well, beep me. How can there be an audience so uncultured? You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. Says Adventuring because I'm pretty sure he saw this film too. You know nothing. I am the creator of the dream bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Penacony. If I hadn't given up my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the watchmaker and Maven would never have achieved what they did. So, would that make the films you made not bad? Even feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You are thoroughly outclassed by true alterers. As a master of marketing or an inventor, you are undoubtedly a success. But the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. Oh God. You can't feel the limits of the audience's patience. It's just an endless cliche-ridden silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. Ouch. Way to go for the throat, dude. And thank you, use it for the head pats. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Wait. Heh. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer. What? I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, and flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. And there it is, the bugs again. Didn't see that coming, did you? Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime or pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with old Ottie? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? If we join forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the Strategic Investment Department, who understands investments better than anyone, would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Adventuring? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course it's because you're the cleverest one here. Most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Oh no. Someone like me? You may be a terrible film reader, but you're not bad at reading people. Fork me, you're not seriously. Are you turning traitor again? Oh God. A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. I thought you didn't care about the Holy Grail? Adventuring, you're double-crossing me? Apologies, Lycoris. He wasn't being honest. Motherfucker, Great! I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show you my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. The science stage special feature, the Golden Gatekeeper. Oh, he's gonna turn into his boss form again, isn't he? And now that he's the protagonist, we can now hear Archer and Adventuring's voices now. Or not, just Adventuring. Taking orders from a hack like Grady? Seriously? Makes sense. Compared to this lot, you and Grady are clearly cut from the same money-grubbing cloth. How dare you double-cross me like this? You're actually pledging yourself to Grady? Adventuring, did you really turn on us? This is going to be way tougher than Scott was. Yeah, because we're gonna have to go through the bullshit again, so... Did you really turn on us? Totally misjudged you. Guess I'll need to use a few extra fudging bullets on this guy. No, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy, Commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now. But if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first? Or shall I start by cutting off that irritating hands of yours, Mr. Adventuring?
令状を使って服従させるべきなんだろうけど、体に刻まれたもので他人をどうこうするのは嫌いでね。
Oh boy.
そっちにつくのが君の考えなら好きにするといいよ。ただ立場を変えないとゲームの全体が見えない時もある。
That's right, killing you would erase my existence. Well then, sorry everyone. I surrender. I give up. Archer! You gave up way too quickly. Now we're evenly matched 3 against 3. Perhaps we should all surrender as well. You gave up way too quickly. What did I expect with my awful summoning luck? I told you. A guy covered in gold is never good news. Gilgamesh! But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Wait, director, I can be a traitor too. I want more scenes too. Fantastic. 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles. Turn you into unstoppable monsters who will tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Adventurer, and enjoy this special featurette I've crafted just for you. Boss form, huh? I have boss form, motherfucker. It has been a while. Raw, really? Ow. Oof. God, I haven't fought against adventure in this form in quite some time. I don't like it either. Alright. Oh dear. But before that... For anything though. Nope. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to bring Castellan out here right now. Should have expected that. Good. Wow. Nope. Didn't stand a chance. Whoa! Oh shit. Bruh. Oh, you know it's serious. Oh shit. Oh, he found out where Grady / Reika was hiding. So he did this to lure him out. Good job.
本物の怪物はスクリーンの外。監督のカメラから誕生するからだ。君の気配遮断は、つまるところ、映画の登場人物がカメラの向こうにいる監督を感知できなくなるというものなんだろう。
So it's like
怪物はホラー映画の根幹であり、カメラの中心に捉えられる存在。そのため、奴らの目は常にカメラを向いてる。だから怪物を演じるスコート君には君が見えた。
乾杯だ。まさにその通り。何も言うことはない。カメラの後ろに隠れた悪魔がスクリーンから本物の怪物を目の前に登場させる。これは私が最も得意とする手法だったんだが。
Glad we were able to resolve that, though.
数百年経った今見抜く人が現れるとはな。だがどうしてわかった？
言ってなかったっけ？グレイディ、僕は君のファンなんだ。
I reserve judgment on your film taste. No wonder you knew his films so well. Wait, weren't you the one who roasted him so hard before? I reserve judgment on your film taste.
数百年も前に死んだダ作ばかりの三流監督を戦略投資部のお偉いさんが評価するとは思えないな。慰めようとしているのだろう。気持ちはありがたいが、どうやら嘘が下手なようだ。
So you sense it was a pretty bad
もう少し
lie.
自信を持ってもいいと思うよ、
Are you?
監督。
Ah,
前に
so
た
he
また
actually
ま
did
君の
watch
一
his
作
films
目を
after
見た
all.
ことがあってね。気になってグレイディシネマズの歴史を調べたんだ。映画館に入る前に面積事項を確認させてサインさせる。本物の記憶域ミームをホラー映画の上映中に乱入させる。こういった観客を巻き込んだ取り組みとマーケティング戦略は時代をはるかに先取りしたものだった。市場のニーズを鋭く察知し、限られたコストで最高の効果を生み出す。驚きを禁じ得ない手腕だよ。
Glad we met back
も
then.
し当時の君と出会っていたら、
But we're
間
talking
違いな
about
くマーケティング部門に
hundreds of
席を
years
用意してい
later.
た。
惜しいな。今さらこんなところで認められるとは。
一生裕福に過ごせるはずだったのに、全財産を映画に注ぎ込んで理想の芸術を追い求めた。
Yes.
それだけであなたは尊敬すべき監督だと思うわ。けれどあなたがしたことは許されることじゃない。
That part.
昔時計屋にも同じような
Oh,
こ
the
とを言われた。
watchmaker told him this back then too. Oh dear. Then that's a lesson
私に
learned,
は
isn't
才
it?
能がない。真の芸術を作り出すなど到底無理なのだ。人は死ぬと何もかもどうでもよくなるようだな。
だったらそろそろオーディ
Now
さんの
might
計
as
画
well
を
tell
教
us
えて
what
くれない
Oti's
か
been
な。
scheming over
彼
there.
が本気で願いを叶えるつもりなら、適当にマスターを雇って参加させ、バラエティ番組のようにあらかじめ結果を決めておけばよかったんだ。なのにわざわざ制御できない人たちを呼び集め、成立するかもわからない聖杯戦争を開催した。
What is he cooking over
こ
there?
こへ来る前にオーディさんから予備案について話された。私が敗れた場合、おとなしく
Oh, we're
負けを
getting
認
invited to the
め、
Grand
あなたたち
Theater.
を大劇場まで
How
招
come?
待するようにとのことだ。彼も聖杯もそこで待っている。
Ah, the
オー
holy.
ディさんの
We'll bring the
話を
holy
聞け
girl
ば
with him too.
謎はすべて明かされるだろう。
Alright.
せっかくだ。ファンサービスということで私の考察を教えてあげよう。オーディさんがあなたたちを選んだ理由は単純だ。視聴率が高くなるから。それに尽きるだろう。
Huh. Is
グ
that
レイデ
what
ィ
it
の
was?
話は信用できるのでしょうか。
このピノコニーに大劇場よりも番組のフィナーレにふさわしい場所はないさ。ところでブートヒル、なんでそんな目で僕を見てるんだい？
あんたみたいな目の肥えたやつがあの監督のファンだったことに驚いてな。
Actually, that caught me by surprise too. Him being a fan of Grady's
服
films.
装もそうだが、さすが我がマスターのセンスといったところか。
As blunt as ever, eh, Archer?
マスターなんて上下関係を隠さない無粋な呼び方より、さっきのミスター・アベンチュリンの方が僕はいいんだけど。
Jesus.
見たか赤色の兄弟。商売をやる連中はみんな同じだ。罵りだろうと皮肉だろうと全部笑顔で受け止めちまう。まるでコットンに弾を撃ったみたいにな。
では仰せのままに、ミスター・アベンチュリン。
There you go.
決戦は劇場ですか。オーディさんはすでに戦場を整えているでしょう。聖杯を有する彼はグレイディよりも厄介な相手となるはずです。甲状戦に集まった戦士たち、ようやく戦らしくなってきましたね。
私も一緒に行くわ。 ノーツガールさんを連れ戻さないと、たとえ
the mystery surrounding Miss Note. The prince's rescue mission is on. Time to gang up on the old man. Make Auntie pay for our emotional damage. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else? Not far away, he was slowly slipping away with hushed steps. Oh, Scott.
そういえばブートヒル、スコート君の所属を知らなかったよね。
I think to bring that up, adventuring. Wait.
なるほど。
Oh dear. Adventuring flashed a grin more sinister than the devil's own, his lips barely moving as he silently mouthed the name of that department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap, a wicked smile spreading across his face as he strode towards Scott. Oh, probably because Scott's department is under command of the, of a certain man, I believe Schneider, who destroyed Boot Hill's life, essentially. Ouch. You hear a cry straight out of a cartoon. Over the top, full of flair, and surprisingly heartfelt. You just know for a fact that Scott won't be getting out of that hospital bed anytime soon. But have faith in the medical advances of the cosmic age. No, Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream. Oh dear. Give me a moment. Alright. Maybe I should save this final portion for next stream because I still have to go into the origami bird attack game anyway. So I think, I'm not going. At least not yet. Oh, okay. I'm still able to teleport around and all that. I think maybe I'll stay far from Penacony for a little bit. Just so. Back into the Astral Express we go for a little bit. You know, for safety. Wow, everyone's visiting this part of... Because I saw Pela earlier, now it's Japard. Wait, hold on. Before I go ahead and call out for a night, I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm gonna take like a quick bathroom break, so I'll mute my mic. Be back. Okay, I am back. Let me see what achievements we got. Also, I did collect stuff from the, what do you call it? Yeah, the stuff from the Twitch drops, because that was supposed to end on the 29th. And let's see here. Riding B. A moment when fate stays the night. For whom the bells toll, and Great Grady. Good. Got all the rewards and the achievements, so okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. I'm gonna enter the briefing in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I am going out for the night. Thank y'all for tuning into my stream today. Now, normally I'd say that this would be the time when I will be streaming today because it's already Wednesday morning. It's almost 1 o'clock here. But for this week, the streaming week format has changed a little bit. I'm actually taking Wednesday off. Well, there's stuff I kind of want to catch up with because work is slowly getting there again. Like, I already have 3 assignments in queue. And boss had told me that there's 2 more potential clients coming in. And if that comes out, that's going to be a lot of work for me to catch up on. Not to mention the fact that, yes, there's some... I have to do cleaning and chores around at home as well. I just want to catch up on that so that I don't feel particularly like busy over the weekend. So there's that. So instead, I'm gonna be streaming on Thursday. And we're into that point in the story that, you know, we're crafting a powerful weapon and all that. And what I'm talking about here is defeating that other Axum, was it? From Clair Obscure Expedition 33. So I will be streaming Expedition 33 on Thursday. No, the time is not gonna be the same as it was for the Star Rail stream. Today was a bit of an exception because, like, remember, I don't normally stream around this time except on Fridays, but even then, sometimes my Friday streams seem to be a little bit earlier, but they mostly slant onto later because it's Friday. Like, being able to stay up late on Friday to stream late is all good and all that. Plus, there are some things I still want to, like, work and home chores aside. Number 1, I want to create a clip for... You know, I want to create a clip for VTubing because I haven't done that in a bit. And number 2, I guess you can say there might be some personal projects that are going on behind the scenes as well. So with that, yes, I will be busy. I just hope I don't become too busy to the point that I'm kind of stressing out again. Because there are times when my work tends to get a little bit overwhelming. Not necessarily because of the amount of work I have to do. Like I told you, there are like 3 separate clients in queue. But it's more of like handling stuff that I'm not 100% familiar with. You know, there's some material that I'm not 100% familiar with, and I do my best over there, although it does take me some time to get stuff done. Sometimes I have to apologize to boss for it if I am slow, or it doesn't feel like I'm absorbing the material immediately. But, he understands. So, which is why I'm gonna be doing my best for Wednesday. Well, Wednesday is also a bit of a break for me too, but even then I must get all my work done first, so I don't have anything queuing up in case there's gonna be more work being thrown my way like later this week or the next couple of days. But yeah, I blab too much. In any case, I am gonna sleep. It is 1 in the morning and I need to take off. Again, thank you all for tuning into my stream, and I'm out for the night. Bye-bye. Yasuleko. I will see you phone once on Thursday for Expedition 33, so please look forward to it. Bye!